I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. Used to eat Chinese on the late nights at the land with a hater.
We're on. We're live. What up, though? Just another podcast. Episode 46, season 2. Happy Mother's Day. Y'all gonna hear this late. It's gonna be Thursday, but we gotta do better with that too.
That's okay.
Mother's
Day get
last week.
appreciated every day.
Right. It's a thought that counted. Okay.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. R.I.P. to my mom. Happy Mother's Day to my mom. Definitely. Happy Mother's Day to my soon-to-be mom.
That's right.
Caitlin. She's not here. She's on the way. Happy Mother's Day to Case, Lydia, Crystal.
Happy Mother's Day, Ann.
That's your mom?
Shout y'all moms out. I want to hear the
Nisi.
Gubbies. I want to hear the Gubbies. Come on, Abe.
Gail.
Let's get it.
Gail.
Mother's Day to
Diane.
Let's go. Case.
Oh, happy birthday to Betty.
It's her birthday? Oh, she lit.
She
It's
double
her
lit.
birthday and it's Mother's Day.
Oh, super lit.
I almost landed on that. I was born on Father's Day, but you know that shit changes every day. I mean, every year.
Oh wow. Dope.
What's some things y'all take from y'all moms?
I look like her.
You look like her?
Fuck yeah.
Same.
I got well, yeah, but I get my my attitude, I guess, my personality from my mom.
True.
I say my work ethic
Okay.
That's nice.
I'll say creativity.
and that too. I agree.
Yeah.
I got my
Yeah,
mom's
my
whole
mom's
essence. Like,
Everything
I
you
have
heard.
the
You
essence
heard.
of my
She
mother.
spit you out.
yeah,
I was about to say the same thing.
yeah.
Same thing.
Just got the 2.0
I'm
version.
like, my mom was really like, yo, I want to help everybody around me type person. So I would say I take that from her.
Okay. All good things. Shout out
Matter
to
of
the
fact,
moms.
next week, I don't even know if we're going to shoot the pod Sunday because that's going to be the 1 year anniversary.
Oh, I understand
So
that.
we may or may not be, haven't decided yet.
I understand
I don't know
that.
by Tuesday. But yeah.
What you got, Coy?
Now we got a little deeper.
Y'all ready?
Yeah. Other than that, best pod in 757.
Definitely.
Shout out to YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. Everybody that mess with us on IG. Shout out to Relation-ish. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. Shout out to G-Man. Who we got in here? We got Coy. Y'all heard him already. Coy, Lydia, Ave, B-Hood, Chris, Case, Kadeem.
Hey,
Bacon's
here.
on the way.
Hey.
My man
We
Eric's
here.
on the way.
hey.
We out here. We're gonna give y'all a better pod. We getting cohesive out here. We about to be on another level. Moving as a unit. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. We was all on time today.
UNITY.
Hey, this nigga came
Y'all
in
don't
like
even
it
know
was
how hype I
game
was when we was all
time.
on
This nigga
time.
Came in here like,
Because to be real, me coming in at 2, I was really gonna be here at 1:30. But Caitlin, shout out to Caitlin. She made shrimp and grits this morning
oh,
and cannoli French toast. And I had my Moet mimosas with sorbet.
okay.
Oh damn.
We had that last
That's why you
night,
hot.
right?
Yeah. This is my last day drinking though.
Let's get it.
For a minute, yeah. We got to cleanse. But yeah, everybody being on time is. I couldn't be late if I wanted to be. I've tried to be late on purpose. Y'all ever done that? Like somebody like disrespect your time. You try to be late. My parents instilled in me like, she be like, when this street light come on, your ass better be in the house.
Oh,
Oh man.
Yeah,
I remember those days.
the worst. Ma, this street light and the other lights don't come on at the same time. Well, I don't give a fuck. When I see this light come on, if you're not in this
You better
house,
be in
You had to
tune.
be at
You
home.
better be in tune with this light.
Yeah.
you definitely had to be.
You better hover.
Yeah, for
hover
real.
around this one.
For real. So where y'all want to start?
R.I.P. to Lil Richard.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Somebody
And
else
Andre
died too.
Harrell.
Yeah. I was gonna say somebody else died too.
Tutti Frutti.
And Betty Wright.
Oh,
Betty Wright died? I didn't know that.
2020
What?
crazy.
What?
Betty
When she died
Betty
today?
White. Okay, not Betty White.
Not Betty White.
No, Betty Wright.
Dang, Betty White's still here. That's crazy.
She is still here.
That's crazy.
She was a singer.
She lived our best life.
Okay, but boom, ding.
Y'all got any favorite songs? I mean, I never really listened to
Who, Betty
Little
Wright?
Richard. I'm just
No,
talking
I
about
didn't
Little
either.
Richard.
But he was on the episode of Martin, which was fire.
Oh, he was.
Martin had all the fire guests.
He did.
But yeah, R.I.P. man. Y'all had an extra topic on there for that.
Oh, with masculinity.
And in masculinity.
Where did we get that from?
I don't know.
Well, if you think about it, okay, I'm just tying this all in.
Let's
so
get
just
it.
work with me, guys.
Let's get it.
Okay. Deem, you with us?
I'm with you. I'm
All
reading.
right. So if we think about Little Richard, how he was and who he was back in the day, we all know that wasn't culturally widespread accepted, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to be a different type of dude to just be able to be yourself, the only one back then, right? And just carry that and just be that way.
Yeah.
Now, that's a very this end of the spectrum, right? Because you have men that's not even that flamboyant, that can't really grasp their like more feminine side. So I was asking the question, you know, how do men deal with that? He was way left, right? And
Kinda
got
like Prince.
ostracized, right?
Yeah, like
Prince
Prince.
took it.
But people, I mean, regular
love
men.
Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody loves Prince.
I mean, but he took a lot. I mean, you're not wearing no heels back then, and nobody's not saying nothing with a whole curler set.
How do y'all define masculinity?
I mean, well, I'm asking the guys, like, how do you balance your
let
feminine
Chris go
side,
first.
Why
your
y'all gotta let
spiritual
me go
side?
first on this? I want to hear
Because
y'all's
you're-
perspective sometimes. I'm always on that
I'm gonna
self-righteous stuff.
spark it because I feel like
spark it.
I'm when it comes to like men, I always felt like I was more like emo than a lot of like guys is supposed to be. Like I grew up with just not just my mom for a while, and then you know, my stepdad came into our lives, so then I had like a dad, but like I don't know, even now I still just sometimes I don't know. You always come down hard on yourself, but I don't know. I just try to just really I'm just accepting of myself. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm like no little Richie or no whatever. But it's like I don't know. At this point in my life, I just accepted it.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I mean, you're a little. My mom says I'm the most sensitive of all the 4 kids. So it's just like, all right, like
Black men, period. Though they you know bark down
How
on
do you
that
accept that
sensitivity.
though? If you're a young kid, like a boy, you know what I mean? Like, how do y'all grow into that? Women have a woman to. It's okay to carry dolls and stuff, but men are supposed to be so masculine. So when you do have a soft moment, like, how do y'all really cope?
I think my dad did a good job of. He used to have this T-shirt with Tasmanian Devil on it that said "No whining,"
Yeah. Oh God.
and we was always about no whining, no complaining, none of that shit.
Or Tasmanian
But
Devil.
he would also like we'd be watching a movie and some real shit would happen, and he would cry in front of us, and it wouldn't be like
Really?
the worst thing ever to happen. Like, yo, this dude is crying. Like,
I think that's dope though.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He did a good job. It's like balance.
But what are the men that don't have that? Because you got a lot of men out here running around trying to be extra hard,
Super hard.
running away from it.
Yeah. Nah, why?
That's off balance.
I think there's a difference between being sensitive and being in tune with your emotions. I feel like in terms of men, we're looked at as the head, so we got to think survival. So when you show people you have cracks in your armor, that makes you vulnerable. Kadeem's dad could cry in front of his kids because that's his family. I feel like it's a difference between being vulnerable with people that are close to you and just being a crybaby all out in public. As a man, you're not supposed to really show like I'm weak. You're not really supposed
But I
to
think
show
that's
your
the
weakness.
difference
That's what
between
I'm
everybody.
asking.
No, I'm
How
saying-
do you
But I
get
think
the
that's the
balance?
difference between like no whining. Like my dad be like, yo, don't be complaining about no dumb shit. Don't be whining about no petty shit. But if we was watching some shit and like it's a movie and a kid die, it's like, damn, that's some real shit. So it's like, all right, dude, you can have feelings, but you can't be complaining about shit you can't
Well, that's
control.
good that he even modeled that in front of you, because I don't think a lot of men get that.
No,
like
not
a
so
safe
either.
place to cry for a man. Men cry.
I think the main purpose of a father is just to show you that you can have emotions, but you can't let them have you per se.
Yeah.
You can't be emotionally dictated. You can have your emotions and you can sort through them and be rational. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes nowadays are very emotional, but our
Super
emotions are
emotional.
conveyed in different ways. The man that beats his wife is emotional because he takes his emotions and right when he's mad, he does whatever.
He ruins
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just think you can have emotions. Everybody has emotions. We're human, but it's just about taking the time to think and be rational. I think that's what a father's purpose is for his sons, his daughters even. Like, you can have emotions, just take your time with them.
Yeah, I don't think we give y'all enough credit for that. Like, we expect a lot out of men to be men, but if you haven't really been taught to be a man, how do you know? You know, that's a thing.
I don't know how to raise a man, even though that's what I'm supposed to be doing, but I just know that I do put a lot of weight on making sure that he has a high level of emotional intelligence.
That's a
And
key word.
to be able
Keyword.
to figure out what it is you're feeling before you can figure out how to do it.
Exactly. Just take some time. And I feel like that's what our women are for. Like, y'all are our counsel. Like, when we're feeling certain ways, and like I said, we can't just show our emotions to everybody. Like, y'all are the people we come to show our emotions, to cry, to yell, to be mad, to share that with y'all. and share that weakness with y'all.
But that's my
y'all
point.
supposed to be our
Shouldn't
safe
y'all be
space.
able to do that with other men? Like men should be able to fellowship too.
Yeah,
Is that a thing for y'all?
For sure.
I agree.
Like you're close,
But it
you're
has to be a
close
trust
niggas.
factor. I'm just
I
not going.
mean-
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I can go to my dad and be vulnerable.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
can't go to like, you know what I'm saying. Some of my boys maybe not.
I done seen Chris in a vulnerable moment.
Yeah. So
That's
it's like it's
special.
just
But that's a
You just
that's
gotta
a
be-
certain
Special?
level of emotional intelligence, like you said. And when you've been through some similar shit, you can kind of know how to gauge that. Whereas like I said, some shit nigga might just be whining. You like, bro, shut up.
right.
Yeah.
But if it's some real shit, you should be able to help somebody else cope with that. So.
But unanimously, y'all feel safe. Like
There has to be
to-
trust.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
has to be
yeah.
trust because if say I share my feelings with Kadeem and me and him weren't that close, it was just me just being emotional. Kadeem could use that against me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can use your
That'd
weaknesses
be
against
weird.
you.
I don't know why I would, but
No, I'm just
I
saying
mean-
if you
niggas do
don't,
that kind of shit. Yeah.
yeah.
I think people do that. Period. Like
Mm-hmm.
women do that too. You upset, and then next thing you know, all your secrets coming out. Oh, okay.
Oh
I think
yeah.
masculinity is really just about providing, being a man, being a leader, being a protector,
It's an extra
being
chair behind
honorable.
her, bro.
Yeah.
For one, that's why I hate that term toxic masculinity, because if you doing those things, then you're not masculine.
I was watching, with the whole Jordan doc stuff. Jason Whitlock was like, "Yo, I just love it because it's like you see Jordan, cigar, cocktail, bloodshot eyes, unapologetic. It just reminds me of when athletes were allowed to just be that toxic masculinity." I'm like, is he? Jason Whitlock crazy, but
That shit sound crazy. He makes some points sometimes, but that's all over the place. It's very scattered thought.
it's just because Jordan ain't apologizing for shit he said, shit he did. He was like, back then athletes could go. It was just a different time. There's a microscope on everybody now.
I think being unapologetic is very much manly. Like you should be able to say what you feel and be able to stand on that. Nowadays, men say what they feel and they have to apologize.
Yeah.
To me, that's not masculine.
Well, that's twofold though, because you have to make sure that man knows that he can't say everything that comes to his mind in the first moment.
Most of the people we talking about, it be business though.
But Lydia, a man should be able to deal with whatever he says. It's not about me saying something. If I don't like you, I'm gonna say I don't like you, and if whatever comes with that comes with it. I'm not if you decide you want to fight me now and be like, oh, I didn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like, be a man.
I think that's different than what I'm talking about though.
But I'm just saying, like, nowadays men can't be men because they're scared about the backlash. No, you have to deal with what you say and what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should always stand by what you say.
Yeah.
You should make sure that everything you say is filtered first, so that you don't have to apologize
Mm-hmm.
about some bullshit later on.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what running with your emotions would do. It'll make you lash out and say whatever. But
Okay, but on the flip side, we live in a whole digital world now.
Digital as
People
fuck.
got conversations, apps, maps, birds. I mean, all kind of stuff to catch you up. So you really might get caught saying something that you didn't want everybody else to hear. You got a right to your privacy also. And then what you let people know, what you endorse. I'm just saying.
you talking about what you
You're right.
present? Like I feel like
Yeah,
when you take,
like
I feel like
might
when you
do
take.
something outwardly. You know what I mean? I might not want you to know everything about me outwardly.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's things I want to discuss amongst my friends.
Yeah.
If I get caught saying that,
Yeah,
Damn.
your
That
privacy.
Did
goes
y'all
that,
end up- did
that,
y'all,
that
you
goes
know-
back to trust. Because like if we're in a
Well,
certain,
yeah.
if we're in this room and say the camera's off and we're all talking about something, you should trust that maybe some of the confidential
Yeah.
like conversations won't get out.
Exactly, but that's
So,
the
but
Now, I
I
gotta
mean, when you
still-
like putting tweets out and shit, that's crazy.
Well,
You leaving
that's
stuff,
right.
you giving it to the world, so the world can do whatever it wants with it. Then you can't cry about it. Then, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like Twitter and Facebook and all this social media makes us feel like we have to share everything, and we don't. And then we cry about what happens when we share certain things and we get backlash.
Yeah.
Like, what did you expect? Share stuff with your family. Share that stuff with your family. Don't share it with the
Why
world.
you don't just stand on
People
what you
do a
shared
lot of
though?
weird shit on
I'm just
social
saying, if
media.
it comes out, that we've seen that over and over again, where I might be having a
Swaggy
conversation
P?
with you behind closed doors, and it get out. People sell people out all the time.
Swaggy P?
Are you still? What's your angle? I'm bucking like, yeah, I said it, or I was hacked. I mean, what do you do?
No, you
Like,
should say that you said it.
that's when it counts. Not
And,
when
and I
it's
feel like
easy.
nowadays apologies are very like not genuine. Like a lot of people just apologize because their bag is being touched.
Yeah.
Like that's not, you're not being real. Be your real self. And if you feel like you can't be your real self to the world, don't present everything to the world. You don't have to share your opinion with your whole entire opinion with everybody. You don't have to say I don't agree with this to everything you see.
I don't know, but speaking of being real, I didn't want to go here, but do y'all want to talk about 6ix9ine? or no?
Oh, she messed up my segue.
What
Oh
you
damn!
got?
I thought you was saying.
Let's compare segues.
I thought he was
What
saying
did you have?
segue.
Well, we was talking about social media, so I was gonna go straight into weird social
I
media.
thought you was saying
behavior.
segue.
That's
You know what I mean? I was already about to throw
B
it out.
Mike.
I heard
I'm
you
the
ready.
B mic.
I heard him say segue.
No, I was whispering to my man in the ear
I heard
head.
you say segue like.
I was about to.
Baby,
no,
you
look
making
it.
it
I was
worse.
like,
Yeah.
we can talk about
no,
both. No, because he's a
totally
troll
ignored
too,
my
so
segue.
it still works.
I
It
mean,
still
that
works.
like kind of horrified me. I'm being honest.
Now we did play the track before the pod.
Indeed.
A lot of niggas was bopping to it.
And I was.
The internet, I ain't gonna lie. I posted a lot of different polls. Mad niggas did respond.
What was
A
the
lot of
general
people said,
consensus?
"No, I don't fuck with no snitch," but I'm sure they played the track.
They probably still listen to R. Kelly.
They play R. Kelly.
That's all about
Yeah, I was
it.
gonna say,
I
don't do
beat you
that.
to it. They
play
literally
Rick
still
Ross?
listen to R. Kelly.
Who did R.
Ross
Kelly
Smith.
snitch on?
Which is
So what's
saying
worse?
overall.
But what's
Oh,
That's
I
what
thought
it is.
no. I'm just telling you what people said. I was like, "What are y'all?"
I'm about to say people
Oh, people
priorities
always
is
go back on
fucked.
that.
But
always go back on
snitching. If he didn't go to jail, we all fucking with his track.
Niggas is still fucking with it.
I
He
still
went
fuck
to
with it.
jail. Like I was in here bobbing
He
my
was
head.
popping shit online.
That's what he do.
He
He a
owned
clown.
He owned the rat shit.
He a clown.
Big
He
shit.
owned the rat shit.
He was like, "If you don't got this watch, you can't talk." Not this one. A lot
You
of
know the
niggas,
little
not this
clowns
one.
in the ring with the bull?
Yeah.
That's what he is.
He's a rich one.
And
He a plant.
listen, listen. I don't have a thing, but people, he's getting people's attention
He's a
all the
plant.
time.
I think people like that.
Yeah, they love it.
Y'all think he gonna get touched?
No,
No, not
He
at this
protected.
hell no.
He protected.
Really?
He's protected.
No, I don't think
Is
so.
that why he's still popping?
Yeah,
Like, in that
'cause he
interview,
knows.
He came out and ain't miss a beat.
How do y'all feel about him standing on the rat shit though? He's standing on it.
Because he knows he's protected.
He been doing that though. He been taunting.
And there's no
with all
rules
these
nowadays.
colors 'cause
Everything
they want you to look
goes.
at
Like
him.
we live in a do as thou wilt society. Everything goes. You can have a right to anything.
Did he look hella funny to y'all, or was that just me?
He look
like,
the same.
He always look
Oh,
funny.
nah.
I thought he had looked contoured.
Nah,
like,
He always look funny.
Nah, on that
no,
one
he
video,
looked very contoured.
Nah, it was a
Like his lips
filter.
were done. Y'all didn't see that?
Filter.
I won't really
I've
when
only
I
seen-
watched that
I was
video,
like,
I was not
damn.
looking at 6ix9ine.
And I know that nigga did his hair too.
He did do his hair.
I've only seen the one
y'all
video
didn't
of
see
his
that?
You said a
IG
nigga did
live.
his hair?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's
He was
like purple
he was
and
like,
it's
"Yo,
yellow.
Your hairstyle popping.
Yeah, like
Bro, got on
he
a
had
lace
lip
front?
injections.
He a
I mean, he
whole-
looks very. You didn't
I'm
see
trying
that?
to tell
Nah,
you,
I
he a
didn't see
plant.
that.
He a
I didn't see
whole
that.
plant. He
He
a
looked
whole
very
tool.
like
Yeah, he a whole plant.
like
I did see that.
both.
He a rainbow warrior.
Bro had the 4 riches on.
I mean, they like it though. Like
Hey.
that's a thing. Everybody got their thing.
That might be
okay?
next for him.
He been doing that.
So 2 milli. I'm not saying that we couldn't have been doing something better with our time, but I was on this live for like 5
See, I
minutes.
I
wasn't.
seen his live on like a YouTube.
when was
I didn't
it?
watch
I
Yesterday.
wasn't.
He did break the record
Yeah,
for
just
most
doing
people on his
some dumb
live
shit.
too.
I don't never catch
What is that?
movies.
You
He
know,
was like had like 2 million people on his live.
shit.
Yeah.
Business
so,
as
like
usual.
I said, is trolling and weird social media behavior.
Oh my
He bring people to it.
That's the age we live in. He's their leader.
So
The leader.
being that, Chris is in his model bag, and then y'all know Bay do her thing online. Like how y'all deal with like people coming at y'all with their weird IG social media behavior? I feel like everybody has a story, but it's like
I don't really have that much weird stuff. I've been seeing some bare ass vaginas, but
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
how do you feel about that?
I'm a wolf. I'm not a scavenger. Wolves aren't scavengers.
He said, "I'm not a
Oh.
scavenger."
Don't send me that
Not a
corpse. I
vulture.
look at that as a corpse. Nah, I'm good.
The unsolicited vag pics sound crazy.
That does sound very crazy.
And people just cussing you out because if y'all follow me, y'all know I post a lot of my opinions. But
Mm-hmm.
people just go crazy. Like they'll send me like long ass DMs. So I'm like, how dare you talk like that? And, like sometimes I just laugh. Sometimes I send like stuff and we
Long as
get through
paragraph
it.
back.
No, sometimes we talk and we get through it though. Sometimes we talk, have differences, and I explain myself and
These are people
I
you don't know?
elaborate. Huh?
People you don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So, I mean, sometimes when I feel like, I see a lot of loopholes on what you're saying, I'll give you something and we can go from there. But that's not, to me, I don't classify that, I don't know, people just be outraged sometimes. I don't
Do you
really
take
count
that
that
as
as
weird,
weird.
though?
Yeah, I don't really count that as weird. I don't really get a
Okay.
lot of weird stuff other than people taking pictures.
nigga.
Somebody, like I told y'all, somebody's taking my daughter's pictures. That's weird as
Yeah.
fuck.
Somebody did it to me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird as hell.
Yeah, somebody had a dating profile on some app of me
How'd you find out?
because I guess they were dumb enough to put my actual Instagram page. So somebody slid in my DMs talking about, "Oh, hey, I met you off this app." I was like, "What?"
Oh god.
Yeah, somebody
Somebody
used my
stealing
pictures
Lydia's
on
pictures
Tinder.
as well.
I was like, God damn.
Why is that well?
I don't understand
She
that.
looks like
here
a
with the
goblin.
body, put the body out today. Okay.
Gross.
Hyping me up, Casey.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, I can't handle it.
what about
Listen.
you, Bay?
Oh god. Listen, the internet is very weird. I have had like over 25 stalkers like in the last probably year. And it's mostly women. It's very weird.
The fuck?
You just have to really protect your energy, man, like, and protect your access. Like, everybody shouldn't be able to access you. Like, I don't really post a lot of my children, though, because this girl made a whole shrine to my kids and my mom and me, and it was just wild. Like, and I'm gonna beat you up if I ever see you. I just want to put that out there.
That's why a lot of stuff I post with Kennedy is just it has me in the picture.
Yeah, I mean, it was
Like, I'm
her
in the
making
picture.
skits of me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. Like, these women are wild.
Any
I
y'all?
feel,
I'm not that cool online.
listen,
You ain't never
Thank
done nothing
God.
crazy on
It
social
gets
media?
crazy.
Nah,
Any
people
y'all?
just react to certain things. I know what they gonna go crazy for, and I know what they gonna skip.
Y'all
through.
ever done anything crazy on social media and like had to like check yourself? Like, oh damn, that was a little crazy.
Like you did it for social media? No.
No, I'm gonna be glad though. I'm glad that I didn't grow up in the age where like social media was that prevalent. Cause being younger, I probably would have did some like wild stuff. I don't mean like too wild, but I'm just saying like, you know, being a young girl, whatever, twerking and all stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah,
probably would've
I
been
was a
doing that.
teenager when social
Yeah,
media
making
was
little
coming.
dances up. I mean, we was doing that. We just didn't have an order.
Yeah, I was wilding on MySpace.
MySpace was
wildin'?
the shit.
Yeah, I was wilding on MySpace.
What was you
I
doing?
was a whole thug on MySpace.
No
He has a
way.
fake tats.
The Sims.
Guns, money, all that
It's
shit.
all the Sims.
What?
Plug up and be who you want to be.
Yeah, pretty much.
MySpace was Tinder before Tinder.
Yo.
Was y'all customizing y'all pages?
For sure, bro.
Hell
I thought
yeah.
it was like
Page
people
was
with music.
fucking
Bro, I had the
No.
song
amazing,
in the
bro.
background.
Oh, you was
Hey,
lit?
custom
Oh,
pages.
Oh no, page was
Hey.
amazing. Nah, cause
going
you
crazy.
you had to go in there and do a little coding, get your music
That
going.
HTML.
Your get your bait going.
Everybody in here can code HTML,
Yes,
so y'all should
for-
put that on y'all
for
resume.
sure.
And look,
I was
You know
charging.
what?
For sure, that page was popping.
What was the most firest page?
I can't
you
remember,
Like,
bruh.
like niggas had like the money sign, raining.
I'm done.
Niggas was doing the Gucci print.
Nigga,
I had a bait
done.
background on
Bruh,
mine.
I had a picture.
Yeah.
I had a picture with a cap on, with the Magnum condom right there.
Goodbye.
What's up?
Goodbye.
Oh my god.
How old were you?
I used to have chicks making fan pictures and all that shit.
Oh my god.
Fan pictures.
He had it.
I love Chris on the ass and shit.
Wow.
He had it cracking.
Yeah, it was cracking.
Wow.
All the way.
Alright.
Wow. All right. Where y'all want to?
I don't know where to go.
Where y'all
Y'all
want
say
to
we ain't
go?
sharing shit. I'm sharing shit. The fuck?
Okay.
Oh, all right, T-balls.
Hey.
Y'all want to get to some sad shit?
With a mod?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a hard
I'm
left.
trifling for going being 30 minutes in, but
I haven't seen the video, and I'm not gonna
Yeah,
watch
I
it.
saw
the video is.
I don't want to watch it. Some stuff you can't unsee, bro. And I'm
You've
not
already seen it
interested.
before.
I
We've
haven't
all
seen
seen it before.
No, I haven't seen it.
No, I'm saying we've all seen it before.
Oh yeah, that's
We've
why I
all
don't
seen
want to
it
see it
before.
again. Like, no, I'm cool.
That's the problem.
It was like it felt like I was watching a movie, and I was like, but nah, that's real.
No, yeah.
I just so happened to read the caption before I clicked on the video, so I was like, no, I'm a detour.
I went and did the run. We was deep out there when we did the run.
With people, did y'all have
Oh,
any
how was the
conversations
turnout?
out there or
It
anything?
was
Or
like
you
40
just-
people. Huh?
Yeah, how many conversations out there? Or we're just
Well,
walking?
first of all, can you tell what you did?
Oh.
Nobody knows.
I thought the world knows. Like everybody went running. We ran 2.23 miles.
you
In
ran for a
Chesapeake,
mod.
right?
Yeah, we went in Chesapeake. Yeah, but I seen a lot of
It
people.
was a
out
few
there.
runs.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Happening. Yep, Mount Trashmore.
My man Flood is the one that put it together. Shout out to
Oh
Flood.
yeah, shout out to
So
Flood.
he had called me the night before and was like, bro, you gonna pull up? So I was like, yeah, for sure. So good little turnout. Some people walked, some people ran, but we was out there.
What do y'all?
It's ironic. The white girl, the one that took the picture was a white girl. It was a terrible picture. She didn't get us a good picture. Terrible, trash ass picture.
What do y'all think we should do about these kind of things, man?
Stay strapped.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with you on that one.
Big key,
I
big
have to
key.
go with you on that one.
Bruh.
It's nothing else to do. Like,
I be joking about the whole I'm about to have a daughter, so I bought a gun. The real thing that really scared me was when I was driving past Superior Pond and it was like 100 people outside.
Who in here owns?
Oh, yeah.
Who in here owns guns? Owns a gun? 4. Okay.
what if you can't say? I'm just joking.
Right.
I mean,
What
that's
if you don't
fine.
want nobody to know?
I wish that went differently.
Now,
He
I
had
need,
turned
but you don't
around
go
and-
running with it though.
Yeah, I know, but do we have to?
He was a.
Should we be playing it like that?
How old was he?
Wait, he didn't have a gun though, right?
I think he was around.
Okay.
He was just
Yeah, I
running.
think he was around our age.
They thought he
And they
Yeah.
ran up
broke
on
into
him.
somebody's house or something like that. Yeah.
They said their story was because this happened in February and it's just now getting to now we're getting some awareness on it because at first they were saying that he was robbing people on that street, but then it went to him just looking in the window of a house under construction. He was looking in the window, and they ran with that and went and like ran him down. Like they said, it was 2 trucks.
So that's some bullshit.
Like a whole lynching.
Oh, so this is like another Trayvon Martin situation, just hunted down.
I think it's more disgusting, to be honest. It's like a whole gang of them.
Yeah.
Like to be honest with you, even if he had a gun, he probably wouldn't have made it out of that.
No.
So.
And it was super premeditated.
I thought it was only 2 guys though, no?
No, and
There was 2 guys in that first
driving
truck, but there was
behind
another
him,
guy.
filming
There was another guy driving a truck behind them.
it, filming it, which
Like
is
there
why
was
you have
footage. The
video.
initial footage was just like from like somebody looked like somebody's security camera, but then you had footage that came out, and this is what sparked the whole outrage. Is there was other footage from somebody driving behind that truck, and they were all together.
Now that's not the same, but it's horrible. Just like remember Junior in New York.
Oh yeah. When he got jumped.
I mean, just to be hunted down like that was crazy.
And he was young.
That was crazy.
So to me, I honestly, just from looking at that footage, it looked like initiation to me. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like something. Hey, y'all need to go do this.
I'm
And they
glad I
found a
didn't see
perfect.
it.
They found a perfect.
How
Go
you
ahead.
premeditate going to get some black boy on his run? Like
You just say, hey,
do that shit
next
all the time.
black dude we
Yeah,
see,
right.
we going for
Liam
it.
Neeson.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Sit in the car and wait.
Real
Oh,
shit.
yeah, Liam was crazy when he said
And
that shit.
the father that was driving the car, he had prior, like he used to be a police officer, or used to work in law enforcement or whatever.
I did
So
see
people
that.
suspected that's the reason why like it took so long for this shit to come out. But they've been arrested, so we'll see what happens. But to me, I'm just getting tired of celebrating arrest. I'd rather celebrate like a video of him turning around, blah blah blah, taking them all out.
He's
I'd
going
rather
to
celebrate
jail.
that. Like he's dead. Like them being arrested or whatever is gonna happen, it's not gonna bring him back. So.
Yeah.
There was another one though. Did y'all see the Sean Reed one? That's a totally different one to me.
I
Did
saw
y'all see that one?
glimpse of
I
that,
didn't see
but I
that.
turned away. Tell us what happened.
Break it down.
He was on Facebook Live
Oh, yes.
on a on a chase, like just talking shit, like yeah, I'm running from the police right now. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm stupid, whatever. But y'all come get me, bro. I'm about to be on like Michigan and 12th or whatever streets he was saying. And he jumped out and he was still running. And he was like, he's asked the cop like, "What you say?" And he still had the phone out. And he's on Facebook Live. And he kept putting the phone. It looked like he kept putting the phone in his pocket and taking it out. But then he got tased. You can hear like, "They tased me, bro. They tased me," or whatever.
Oh, I did, and then they shot him, and then the dude was like, they said it was a black dude too. That said,
It sounded like a black
closed
dude.
casket.
Yeah,
or
it sounded like a
whatever.
black
I did
dude.
see that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think they
Is
let
that-
off like.
He said some
It was
shit
a lot
like,
of shots, right?
yeah, he said
Yeah.
he gonna have to close casket, homie, or something. He said,
Oh, they said that.
yes.
They said they found a
Before
gun on the scene.
Well,
But how do y'all feel about that? I feel like that's a totally different thing.
Yeah, bro.
you got to say something if you shoot a kid that many times. You got to say something. Was that-
That's
I mean,
some
he not-
bullshit. I agree that after is some bullshit. But if we know what it is out here,
Yeah, you gotta move. That one's smart.
yeah.
That wasn't smart at all.
No, it's not.
And you was trying to stunt because if
Yeah.
I was trying to run for my life, I wouldn't be on Facebook Live trying to do it.
You can't even run at your full capacity.
Yeah, or with somebody trying to, you can't do that.
Yeah, you didn't need to do that. Yeah, they be doing the most.
But that's not the first Facebook slaying we've seen.
Not at all.
It's been
That
a few now.
One was out here.
What was the other one where the
One
shorty
was here.
recorded her dude? He got shot. What was his name?
Which one?
Alton? Was it?
Yeah, it's too many.
Oh,
of them.
Alton Sterling?
yeah.
That shit made me sick. Not just for the shooting,
that's not
but
big. Okay,
yo,
yeah, that's a different one.
your dude is leaking out, and you pull out your phone to record it.
I mean, she had to protect herself. Think about it. That's the only thing that really would have saved her life. And we see that in the movies every day where you got to pull your phone
If
out.
one of
and
y'all
say-
leaking out, and this is just my thing.
That saved
There's
her life,
certain
though,
things. There's certain things that I ain't gonna say you got to throw logic out to the wind, but it's just like there's certain things that just aren't negotiable. If one of y'all are leaking out, I'm more scared of you dying than me getting shot by the cop. Like I'm gonna watch you leak.
Yeah, but you just watched this cop shoot your boyfriend right next to you. You're not going to just buck after that. And it's a kid in the car.
It ain't about bucking. It's about me putting some pressure on his wound or something.
Right.
I think she did
Using
good
my
to take her phone
using
out.
my phone to,
That
but
saved her
she,
life.
She recorded this shit.
We
See,
would
that's
have
what I'm
never
saying.
known her to this day if she didn't take her phone out.
Save
Right,
your
but I
man. Save your
What
man.
was she gonna do, Chris?
What
Take
would
a bullet
what would
too?
y'all say about him if she got shot and he recorded
What is
it?
she going to do?
What would y'all say? What would y'all say
It's a
about him?
cop. He got you pulled over. He just shot your lover.
What would you say about Coy if you got shot and Coy pulled out his phone?
Nigga, I would think to take out my phone. That's what I would hope. That
To
saved her
record it?
life. Yes, that saved her life.
This is
think
tough.
Chris is saying
I'm on the
That
island.
saved her life.
No,
I'll be on the
I
island.
Other than that, she would have been a goner too. Like we seen this
No, I
last
feel
time.
no, because how you move in the when the cops is
listen,
around
I
is
feel like
very.
first priority should be I want to
Stop
save
the
my
bleeding.
husband. I want to save my
What
man.
about shots?
Guys, let's not
though?
overtalk each other. We talked about this.
This is no different than somebody being on an airplane. When
They don't have microphones.
Oh my bad. When the plane's going down, like they say,
So
what?
whole mic
They
in
say
that
you
box.
take care of your- they say
I
put the mask
disagree.
on first,
I would have to
and
strongly disagree
take
with
care of
that.
the person next to you. So she wanted to make sure she had
No,
her
I don't think that's the same thing.
That's not the same
It's
on an
damn sure ain't
airplane.
the same. Somebody got
We're in a
gun.
plane.
Yeah.
This is a
That's an
different.
Act of
This
God.
I'm thinking in the terms of.
No, it's not the
you
same.
put
That ain't
it-
the same
you say-
thing.
You saving yourself. Put your mask on first.
wanna
Yeah,
ask y'all
but that's not the
question.
same.
That's not
I
the
feel
same
what
thing.
Casey's saying, and I feel what Chris is saying.
That's
Chris
not the
is
same
saying
thing.
she
Chris
should
is
be more
saying-
concerned with stopping the bleeding.
But you don't know
Yes.
what you gonna do.
But she's
That was a
also
smart
her having
play.
her camera out kind of protects her to a point. It's like,
That's why we
no,
know
nigga,
her
I'm
now.
recording you.
Exactly.
But he could pop you, take your phone, and that should be gone too. So it's
But it worked in her favor.
it's
Yeah,
dicey.
recording
Either
ain't
way.
It worked in
stopping
her
shit
favor.
nowadays. Like we've been had deaths recorded. Like
You'd be
I don't know how
surprised
far. I
when
don't know how
somebody
far
with a
else
phone
we
on
need
you
But
would
I
stop
Do we
you.
need it to happen in our face?
I also
Like-
feel what Chris is saying. Like if it happened the other way around and the dude is recording people, like damn, he a bitch ass nigga. He ain't do nothing but pull his phone out.
Let me ask y'all a
yeah.
question. Have y'all seen Crash?
Of course.
Oh, with Luda?
Do y'all remember when Terrence Howard and Shorty
Oh,
got
and-
pulled over
yeah, he-
and the police officer started
yeah,
fingering
yeah.
Shorty in front of him?
Yes.
Now then he was acting on logic and he was like, "Yo, like if I act,
else would I have
if I
done?
act,
They'd
I'm
beat
gonna
my-
get shot down."
Facts.
So how? I just want to ask the females how y'all would look at that. If your
It's a
dude,
different situation though.
No.
he said, if you jump, I'm gonna pop you. If you try
I
to,
don't know. I
You remember
just
that
think
scene?
Being in a car with somebody, you riding down the street, and just 2 minutes ago everything was fine, and
Mm-hmm.
you get pulled over, and he just
That's what
blows
was
2 shots at you, and then a kid is in the car. I think that's just a little bit.
Mm.
She's like, listen to what she's saying. She's like, okay, sir, yes, sir. She's being very calm. Like it takes a very smart person in a situation like that to just use all your faculties and to come to that decision. People scream, panic, all kind of things. Regardless of what anybody think, we know her name because she did that. So that's that. She saved her life that day.
Terrence and old girl was just driving. I think she was whopping them up. They got pulled over.
That's a
pulled
very
them out the
dicey
car.
situation. Anyways, that could go any kind
They're,
of way.
they're standing
like,
right there. You know how it is with the police. If you move wrong, they
But
gonna
women
shoot
also
you.
have a different, you know what I mean? Like they don't always fear y'all the same way they fear us. And to be honest, he could have been spooked too after he shot the dude. The baby crying, you know what I mean?
I feel
They
you,
be
but
loosey
that's
goosey with the trigger too, so you don't know. You know what I mean? Like that's a very tense situation.
they got back in the car. She was looking at Terrence, all kind of fucked up.
what do you mean they don't?
That was a movie though. That was real life.
But
What
that's
do you
gonna
mean
happen
What do
in
you mean
real
they
life,
they
too.
don't always fear y'all the way they fear us? What do you mean they feel? Do you think they fear y'all more?
No, I think
Okay.
they fear us less than
Okay,
y'all.
I'll just ask.
You know what I mean? So it's like she probably could have got away with that versus a dude, you jumpy like this black man. You know what I'm saying?
I just think this when it comes to just honor, bruh. I'm not gonna.
I don't think she was dishonoring in what she did.
No,
I
it's
thought
just
that was
certain
very
things
smart, me
that just
personally.
aren't. I don't know. I'll just say like if somebody if somebody even just shoots my brother or my boy, I'm gonna try and help my brother or my boy. Like I'm not
She
gonna
did
just.
help him though, Chris,
How? He's gone.
and she got it all on tape.
All right, what we gonna do? We gonna put that in the library of all the dead niggas?
I mean, I would rather have it on tape and know what happened to some degree than nothing at all. And somebody.
I'd
knows
rather
the
him still
story.
be here for his child. All
Me
that
too.
stuff.
We all would, but that wasn't.
That's
the-
also assuming that if she were to stop and try and fix the bleeding instead of
That she knew the place.
holding
Yeah,
her
she coulda got shot
phone, that
too.
she knew what to do and that
I'm
she
just,
actually succeeded.
I'm just
in
gonna
saving him.
I'm just gonna
But we'll
kindly
never know
disagree.
that.
I'm
It's
just gonna
just one of
kindly
them
disagree.
situations you got to be in. Like,
I'm just gonna kindly disagree.
all right.
Yeah, just because she
Good
like,
shit.
changed her focus to him doesn't mean he's.
I need a beat mic.
I tell you what, I'm glad I ain't have to be in a situation to make
But
the
to me,
call.
I
How
feel
about
like that
that
shit
part?
will haunt the hell out of me. Like
She
if I didn't
probably
try
is
to, if I
haunted.
didn't, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if I didn't try to save you,
She was on Ayan
like,
LeBron's aunt saying she's
and then
haunted
what?
to this day
What
about
if
it.
what if your child comes to you and even asks that same question we asking years down the line? Mommy, why did you pull out your phone? Why didn't you save Daddy? Like,
What was she gonna do, Chris? Open heart surgery right now? I'm just saying, like, what was she gonna do?
but she could have preserved his life a little
I feel what
longer.
Chris is saying.
Seconds matter.
I feel what
Yeah,
both
but
of-
it's a gun on you,
I
Chris.
feel what
Like,
both
what you
of y'all
gonna
are
do?
saying.
The gun was pointed at him still.
He
Even
just
when-
got shot. Why
But
wouldn't
no,
she
I'm
think he
telling
would
you,
do the same to her?
if you look at the video, the gun was still pointing at the man dying. He was still pointing at him. He wasn't pointing at her. He
I
was
think it's
pointing
very
at-
easy
at
to say
him.
what you would do when
He
it's
was
not
still
you.
sounding
That
scared.
is
The dude was
always
like,
true.
That's always
he's
the
out of
case.
here. He's out the
Let's
game.
not talk over each other, guys.
My bad.
No, you good. You good. You good. We potting.
We
potting. Okay. Look, half a meeting in, and we already potting.
You got it. I was gonna say like, going, even talking about bro going for a jog and even having your kids in the car with that situation. Like, how do kids like?
Change the value of your own.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chloe.
Somebody wants the game ball.
That wasn't my shit though.
No, that was mine.
So what's up?
That was a collective alley-oop. Oh, okay.
I was
It was a
driving.
double pass.
Go ahead, come on, Lydia.
I was driving, thinking
skip
regular
pass.
thoughts. Thinking regular thoughts, and I was just thinking about something, and I was like, Dean made my life more valuable. Like, you ride around and you single, you don't have no kids, you don't really give a fuck what happens to you. I mean, you hope you're not going to die out of nowhere.
That's true.
Yeah.
But having a kid is like a fucking paradigm shift, so it added immense value to my life. So sometimes I feel like...
Which, to Casey's point, is another reason why you might move a little different. That makes sense.
Oh, you don't have a choice. I mean,
what
you
about
got a choice.
What about you? You probably already feel like a dad. Like, it's probably already taken effect.
Yeah, but I mean, somebody told me the other day, I don't remember who messaged me, but I was like, I always felt like, I used to go to work and be like, yo, I got 4 mouths to feed. And they'd be like, what you talking about? I ain't had no kids. But it just, now it's like for real. So I think about like what I got to do to make sure Caitlin straight, make sure Sienna straight, like at all times. And if anybody in the way of that, don't get in the way of that. That's not the play for you. So I definitely, it ain't happen yet, but I already know. Y'all got kids though, so.
I had a 12-year-old, so.
You got real kids. Kids. Teenagers.
Yeah, I had a 12-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Like
You make
what?
some super different decisions when you have a kid.
For sure.
Gives you purpose. Being a parent gives you purpose.
More purpose.
That's all it is, really. And when you're in your purpose, you're more focused. You think more. You actually have something real to like hold you down, like an anchor. You know what I'm saying? Your kids are like an anchor. You think twice about everything.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all giving me all these deep answers, and while all that's cute and all, on the flip side of that, it's just like, you know how you can just stay out as late as you want? Mm-hmm. You can't do that no more. Like, you gotta be home by like 7.
I gotta be home by 7 now.
Okay, well then you shouldn't have a problem.
I gotta be home by 8:30.
It's
The
just
light's
like the
coming on.
responsibility.
the light's still coming on.
Yeah, like if it's just you can do whatever. But when you got kids, it's you and them. You just always got to think about that. You can never take a day off. It always is that. Like, ugh.
That's what I tell people. Like, sleep, it is a different sleep. Your sleep changed completely.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to take 2 weeks off. You can't really do that. Yeah.
I've been thinking about that too, because I mean, now it's COVID, so I ain't been going nowhere, but it's like, damn, Sienna, by the time COVID over, she gonna be here, and it's gonna be like, bro, that shit is done for you, fam.
She not even gonna experience the world that we got to experience. She's already coming into a whole new shit, because this shit is not gonna be the same.
Caitlin's looking up Dallas Cowboys tickets, and I'm like, damn, I want to go to the opener in LA, but I ain't gonna be able to.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm looking at the dates, like Sienna gonna be here, she gonna be fresh.
Have a seat.
Sit your ass down, watch it on TV, fam.
It's gonna be
You got your dad body yet?
Nah, and today's my last day drinking. No, sir. We not doing that.
Body?
I definitely had a dad body.
Yeah,
boy.
man, I was talking to Chris about that shit the other day. I was like,
That does not have to be a real
That's a
thing.
myth.
bro.
That does not have
I went out there to run with Flood. He was like, bro, you looking husky. I was like, what?
Oh, you want to order pizza
Never
again?
again.
Oh, we lit then. Go ahead, order a pizza again. Yeah, order another.
Don't let this man drive you to not eat no pizza, okay?
I told him to not get it. Well, no, keep your shit, bro. Keep tight.
No. And Caitlin's super health conscious, so we
keep
gonna
tight.
be right. No.
Listen, y'all act like he having quintuplets. Like, what are you doing? He's having one baby. Like, come on.
Nah,
It's
I'm
gonna be
cool.
fine.
I'm not drinking after today, so for a
alright.
minute we're gonna take a break.
That's fine.
Listen, that's fine.
And then
too.
it makes you more conscious about yourself because you got somebody to live for. So
Yeah.
you want to live. You want
Especially
to
after all the shit that just happened to me,
40,
it's like,
50, 60,
for sure.
all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
sure.
and you know what else? Having a kid made me change. Like, you know how like you hanging out with your friends, you got some real good friends, and you talking to your friends, be like, yo, nigga, I would die for you. The list of people I would die for has severely lowered.
Your idea of love
Because I have a
is
child.
different
so
too.
I wouldn't die for anybody that I know. Like, I would die for Kaneem because I know that if I'm gone, he's gonna make sure that my kid is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that does not fit that criteria, I'm not dying for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Straight like that.
I wouldn't let you die for me, fam.
No, I feel
We're
like
gonna take that green beam out.
y'all got anything else?
Take care of
I got
myself.
us,
Pew,
man.
pew.
I think we the only.
Everything.
Yeah, we the only ones that got kids.
I'm on
Who
the
got
way.
kids?
We
Me
on
and
the
you?
way. And matter of fact, so I just went and did the ultrasound. This is a sidebar. We did the ultrasound. The hospitals don't let you go in there. That's just trash. But then I feel like because of that, and she's in there by herself, the dude that was doing the ultrasound was just breezing through the shit with her, not telling her what we looking at. So then they give us a disc. Why are they still giving niggas disc? where am I supposed to? We had to get an optical drive. Where the fuck am I going to watch this at? And there's only like one good picture of her hand and one good picture of her foot. And her spine looks amazing. No, my baby's spine is top tier.
That's the most important part.
No, for real. But
Yeah, it is.
I was like, bro, you killing. I mean, the experience is already kind of fucked up.
Yeah, y'all are not for y'all pregnancies like woo, it's a trash time.
Not the best time.
It's super trash. But her little hands look perfect. Her little feet look perfect.
Well,
10 toes, 10 fingers. That's all we
What
worried about.
do you have anything different that you want to do that your parents, like something different from your parents that you want to do for Sienna?
I feel like I talk about the way my parents parented me a lot up here. I don't know. I'm just super focused on like making sure she's smart and reading to her. Super independent. Oh, the other thing, he tried to wake her up.
Oh.
And he said, damn, she's strong-willed and stubborn, because he was like, the baby Sienna just waved him off and was like, turned back over, like, nigga, leave me alone. So that made Caitlin super
you reading to her?
hyper.
You reading to her now?
No, it's and her placenta's in the front, so I can't feel her move.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She can feel her on the inside, but I can't like feel her yet. So
I think the one thing I want to do different is my dad was extremely hard on me, like extremely.
you're a dude.
And I catch myself, I catch myself being that way with Kennedy, and I know I gotta like be a little hard on her, but sometimes I catch myself, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm too like, I gotta just relax. I don't want to be like that level of like hard on a child. So
See, I don't know.
that's where I want to be.
I don't know.
Kind of bring that down a little bit.
Because there's some stuff I wish my dad did different. Like when I talking to him about sports and shit, I'm like, bro, I wish you just threw me in everything. Like, do it. But he would ask me at 5 what I want to do. I'm 5. I don't know what I want to do.
Right. You kind of got to just throw them in the pool and like,
Yeah.
you'll go to what you like.
So I don't know. But I don't know if that's, and then it's a girl, so I'm gonna be learning along like the whole journey. So
I didn't bang with soccer. I walked off the field.
Well, at least you got to try.
I don't fuck with this shit.
I was nice at soccer, but then it's like,
pick the ball up.
do I just throw Sienna in soccer? Hopefully she has my athleticism. And then am I like soccer dad? Are we out there with the cones dribbling all day? Because that's how I'm gonna go in.
anything sports dad.
Yeah, I'm like going in.
Oh, alright.
Or does she like to draw? Because then I'm setting up the easel and we're in there. Like I got my hat on, she got her hat on. We in there. Like I don't know if y'all ready to see how far I'm going
Once we
in.
find a lane, we
You got
gunning it.
pics? You got
Nah, I'm
pictures?
gonna.
Once we find a lane, we gunning it. No, you want to do this?
You want to do gymnastics? Then I got to learn how to backflip again. Like what do we got to do?
Fine. Like it's gonna be fine. Y'all have a
it's
whole
fine.
lifetime of things to do.
So I don't know.
I think one thing is key though. No matter what you do for your child, when they grow up, they're gonna have a total different perception of what
sure.
you did for them.
Facts.
So you got to use that too, because like.
That's true.
Cause my dad think he did like, my dad didn't know his dad at all. So to him, he's like, bro, I was there. I
He
came to
already
your
went there,
games and
look.
shit. Nigga ain't never came to my game.
Yep. See.
So for me, it's like, and I already go to all kind of little kid shit. So I'm already gonna be there.
Anyway,
it's
yeah.
weird. So I don't know.
But your kid might grow up and be like, man,
Nigga
my
was
daddy
worse
at
than this.
everything. He was worse than hell.
Goddamn,
Like,
bro, back your ass
No,
up.
but there are I wanted to ask y'all, there are certain moments where you kind of like understood now, something that maybe was misunderstood. And you
Oh
were like,
no, that's just
shit.
growing up. That's being an
Yeah.
adult.
I get it. Did y'all have any like things that y'all realized in adulthood
oh yeah.
that you didn't understand then?
I mean, I don't know. Generally off top is just like to me like value and appreciation. Like I learned value from my little brother. He has Down syndrome and autism. So it's like I learned it one day where like my phone fell out of my pocket and he threw my phone. It's like, nigga, that's $1,000 phone, but this nigga don't
You
like.
know, yeah.
And then I tweeted the other day. I was like, yo, I'm a DIT because like Case got kids, so I'm a dad in training. Like it's like
You're a good dad in training.
But it's like I see her son like, damn, like you was me when I was a nigga. Your mom bought you the PS4. Your mom caught you this and that, and it's like you get an attitude. You get an attitude because she asked you to come get a towel. It's just like little shit like that. Like mainly like appreciation. Like damn, like I put on IG today. Like we never missed a beat. Me and my brother never lack for shit. My sister, all 4 of us. But it's like on the other side, it's like you can't see above. You underwater.
Yeah.
You can't see what's on the other side. You didn't see your mom like
making it
whatever.
work.
Like and I didn't see. I've been with my mom when she stole lunch meat. It's me, her, and Kai. I didn't been with her, so now it's like I tell her we on another phase. So I understand you from an adult. So mainly to say value and appreciation. Like
Y'all feel like y'all doing better than y'all parents? Do we all feel like we've leveled up?
Hell yeah, I'm laughing them niggas.
I don't know. I hope that I at least break even with my parents, but I did learn, like I do understand why my mom is the way she is in the way that when I was younger, she wouldn't talk about my dad. Like, now I understand that side because I'm that mom. And, like, yeah, now I get it.
At 30, I feel like I'm in a better place.
Wait a minute. Why did you just look at me like that? Abe looked at me like I was crazy when I said what I said.
Oh, the laughing thing?
Yeah. It's a whole nother different. This last 20 years.
You feel like you're pushing the envelope?
I think my parents put me in position. They show me like an amazing work ethic. I think when you get older, like my parents, they split up, and you just see how relationships work. Like at the beginning, I didn't fuck with my dad. Like, yo, why you do that? Like my mom's amazing, bro. Where you going? And you feel the ways, and then you get older, and you realize like, yo, relationships ain't easy at all. That shit hard work, like for real. And then just like I was saying, like he didn't know his dad. I don't know the nigga dad.
It's crazy because our parents, like our mothers and our fathers, like my dad knows a side of my mom, or a version of my mom that I'll never meet.
Facts.
Right.
Even the opportunities, though, we have I think, like
Way
my
more
parents grew up
opportunities.
working a job. They wasn't thinking like entrepreneurship at all. They was
My
like,
parents was, but that shit just never.
I think
If you
now
think about
They
it,
everybody
tried
got
to start
business,
businesses.
Like,
My mom used to do like a trading card thing. She would go out with a camera, shoot pictures. We got pictures of like D'Angelo Hall when he was at Deep Creek, and she's on the sideline and she's shooting pictures, and she would print them out, and then like we play sports. So they were always trying something, but then it just wouldn't work out, and then it was always rough times, and we went through a lot of shit. But I always just know they made it through that shit. Like I was saying, like my mom bought her truck. I remember that shit. She was super hyped, but I also remember the days when we was in the Mercury Sable and the leather was fake and it was cracked up and like.
I remember we got our first computer, bro. That was like a neighborhood event back then. It was like 97. We got our first like Windows big ass
That's
fucking
what I'm
computer.
saying,
People,
like,
neighbors
what?
coming out. Oh, y'all got a computer?
Now
Yeah, bro.
your daughter is playing on a pad. Like, what are
Yeah.
you talking about? Of course, y'all doing better.
I remember
Like,
my mom
what?
got her
Y'all better be
96
doing better.
Pathfinder, boy. Like we rode around the neighborhood like 3 times in that junk. Just hype.
We got a ticket in my mom's Yukon going to Lydia's mom's house. She was so hyped when she bought her truck. But, by that time, my mom had did 20 years in the Navy. They don't make no money in the military. They got benefits. And we had 3 kids. So she had 3 kids. So, and we were back to back to back.
Yeah, it's like, yo.
Me and my brothers was all in high school at the same time.
It should always be better. Like
Yeah.
your kids should be doing better than you at their age.
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
why.
they're after you.
That's
I
what
was trying to
shows
talk
that
to y'all
our
about that
parents
last
did
week.
their thing.
Where is there balance in that? So like, yeah, I want to give Sienna everything. But part of the reason why I work like I do and she work like she do is because there was a lack of something when we came up. It's like you wanted to go get
I
something.
think that's relative though.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Because like you can recall your hard times. It's gonna balance
Sienna
out.
not
like,
gonna have no hard times.
I know, and it's
Sienna
gonna
will
balance
never
out.
know what it's like to sleep in the
And it's
kitchen
gonna
with the
balance
oven
out.
open.
She gonna have values in
No,
other
no.
places though.
But I
You don't
feel
have to
like,
sleep on a dirty
me,
mattress to
I
get a
feel
value. Like
it'll come through. Like you already said it. Like with the work ethic, your dad, or somebody said work ethic, but I feel like maybe it'll come out in her work ethic, or like I don't know how she does.
Lights off, no water.
she might not
That shit
have to
happen.
work that
Yeah,
hard.
like-
Let's hope
like,
she
yeah,
don't.
she
Like I think that's the thing.
man.
You always want your kid to. I don't really like make my kids do a whole bunch of work. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing all of this so that they don't have to. Technology gonna become faster. They're gonna have more things at their fingertips. They shouldn't have to go out here and work hard anyways. I want my kids to set up systems to work for them at all times.
I hear what you're saying, but I think one thing I'm doing is because my daughter's in that I want phase. I'm trying to just explain to her how I get the things that she wants.
She gonna
and
get
show
it.
And show her the process, but you got to show her the process. I think
Yeah, I
kids
think
at
so,
one certain point they think like I want that, so they think
And it just happens.
They just
We
get
all
it.
was like
it just
that, though.
appears.
Like-
but
I
that's
was
how-
not.
that's-
I
but
knew
that's-
that I could
no,
say I
but
want
we
the
saw-
Jordans.
I
I'm
was
not
not.
getting them
saw,
shits.
We saw the process in a maybe not as a pretty light because we saw our parents go through a whole bunch of BS. Now we're to the point where we don't have to show them the BS, but we still have to show them like there's still work to be done. You
Your
still
kids gonna see your
if you-
work in your life. You can't hide from your child that live with you every day. Your work don't gotta be I'm out here digging a ditch. Your work is how I treat other people.
I don't think that's just what work is.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
you
what I'm
should
do
saying,
stocks and
like-
stuff all day,
I
and
think
that
you
shit
should show
don't.
them that too.
Yeah.
If you
What do
digging
you
dishes,
want?
if you digging ditches to buy her bed, it's nothing wrong with her seeing that. Dad didn't just bring this home out of nowhere. He had to go dig ditches for 8 hours a day, and he was
It
able
was like,
to
what
get
did
this.
Lydia say? She didn't know nothing about no bills.
What if you
No,
what if
nothing
your
coming
kid
out the
make
crib.
YouTube money?
Nothing.
Okay,
But
that's
you
a whole
that's
noth-
still work.
That's
It
still
is work. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
but you don't. People think you just set up a camera and then YouTube happens. That's not
Either
what
way,
happens.
like my children are seeing me do something nobody in my family has ever done. So even when you ask him, I'd be like, "Do you know what I just did?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, you just taught an event." And I said, "Do you know how many people were there?" And he'll be like, "Yeah." Like to him, it
But
doesn't.
That's not the process in the work.
Does he
Right,
know how you
but
got there?
A lot of people that have children that are like well off, they don't either. So like that's just the thing.
And that's why
It-
they kids.
I'm not done. It don't mean you're not gonna have values in other places. It just
Yeah.
means you didn't have to go out here and build a railroad to get it.
I just no.
You
I'm
could
not,
be
no,
one hell of a businessman,
No, I'm
though.
not saying that you got to show them. Like a lot of us work a lot of polished jobs where we not like necessarily digging up dirt. But I'm just saying like you still got to show them the process. Like Kennedy wants to ride scooters, so I'm telling her like she sees a little girl riding a 2-wheel scooter. I'm like you're just not gonna hop on a scooter because she literally will grab the scooter and try and I show her like yo no you got to learn balance. So we've been doing it and doing it and doing it. I'm like see you see now you can't just say I want to do something. You have to practice. You got to work. So that's more so what I'm talking about. Like kids just want.
We're not talking about just actually
Yeah, I don't
digging
think
ditches.
I don't know. I don't really.
If you're a
ascribe to
businessman
that.
and you
Like,
own a business and your kids are gonna take it over, you don't just be like, "Oh, this is my business," and they come in. You got to bring them in.
you definitely
Like,
have to do that.
P, you're doing these websites.
You're doing these websites.
Yeah, but you got to still show them. There's
You gotta
still
show them the
an amount
code.
of work in there. Yeah, there's not
Yeah,
like
I just think
you just
sometimes
wake
people
up and do
act
it.
like they gotta work so hard. You gotta get your kid up at 6 o'clock in the morning and do all this. Like, I don't really ascribe to that. Like,
You just gotta show it to them.
it's 2020.
You gotta show it to them.
Listen, these
So
kids are
when-
very bright.
So when we pass away, they got the blueprint. That's all it is, just giving them the blueprint.
things got more than a
like,
blueprint.
there's a lot. I'm sure there's a lot of details that go into what you do. Like it's not you just can't show them the surface level. So say what if something happened to you and you were able to take and your
you
child
got
was
it?
able to take over your
All right.
business. She would then or he would then
Let me see
know
if we here.
all the details that
I
went
don't know,
into
I'm
like
pointing them
doing
up.
what you do, so they can take it and push it forward as well.
I
Because we're not
agree.
always gonna be here.
No, I agree.
So, being like with kid on the way, 2 kids, 1 kid on the way. Like
That was Caitlin he's talking to.
He does the blue stuff
like,
in here.
when you get a kid, do you feel like it's time? Like, how do you make the decision to stop chasing? Like, is there time you can stop chasing your passion and have to start
Here,
chasing the
bro,
bag?
here.
Because I'm gonna speak for me. I'm 29, no kids or whatever, but it's like I don't think I could have studied film the way I studied if I had a kid at 21 when I was in
You couldn't
40.
have.
Like I had to be fully dunked and go to Florida and fully like immerse myself. So it's like
If that was your
You know.
passion, you would have figured it out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Moms make shit happen. Dads can make shit
That
happen.
baby
too.
would have been
Like,
with the mama. Let's,
Nah, it
let's
would've
put
been
that
harder.
on the
It
table.
would've
I
been
had
harder.
Dean my freshman year of college. I still finished. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
can
I
make
mean,
it
typically,
happen.
if you have a baby,
But he
and
asked
it's
if
a
it's,
woman,
like, you gotta
his-
pick
his
between
baby
chasing
would've
the
been
passion.
his mama.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
you gotta get out of fantasy land. Like I would love to just go somewhere, sit and write books all day, but that's not gonna feed Kennedy. Like I have to have a job.
That's what Corey's asking.
Yeah, no, I know.
Because even for me, like I don't work now, and I be hitting these licks and these stocks and shit. But I tell Caitlin all the time, like when shit open up, I might have to go get a job.
yeah,
I don't
I
have
mean, that's
to.
work. Doing stocks is work.
No,
Like,
no, it's a lot of work.
That's work.
It's a lot of work.
I'm just saying, like, the idea of work has changed.
Oh no, it's been changed for me, but
Significantly.
it's still like we talk about like she's in the military, so that check is guaranteed. What I make is like I kill what I eat every day.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Okay.
that's the difference between like, and then I love doing this shit, but this shit ain't making no money yet. So it's
Yeah.
like at some time, like yo, Sienna gonna get out of 0 to 3, then 3 to 6, and then we gonna have to.
you gotta
Keep it moving,
You
that
gotta
shit.
do both. It's kind of like you
gonna
gotta
keep
use.
coming, okay?
Like I'll be saying, you gotta use your job as your sponsor.
so.
Like
do
you
you
gotta.
feel like you had to like push your quote unquote passion to the side a little bit or back burner?
Yeah,
or,
back
like,
burner.
and
For me.
just get this cheddar so you can like pay that bill or like.
Right now, I'm focused on making a certain amount of money to the point where I can do everything I want to do. Like everything, I can do everything. I can take care of Kennedy. I can write books. I can do whatever I want to do. So that's what I'm focusing on. It's just feel like it's the mental that's the change. Because sometimes people flip it too hard and they like, I'm just gonna work for 30 years because I gotta provide for my child. You can't forget about you.
Nah, you can't.
Because you're not even gonna. If you forgetting about you, you're not even gonna be a good parent. Because you're gonna be miserable.
What about you over there?
Funny. I just think like I've tapped into this digital thing now where it's like whatever you want, you can have things set up to go make it happen for you. So I'm really about working in ease. And I think that people really overthink that. It's a very simple thing. It's systems that you can pair with other systems that will do the work completely for you.
Work smarter.
So people completely forego that and be out here doing all this other stuff. You could really be chilling, like making money, like chilling.
Yeah, and that comes with education.
That's a mindset, though. You got to make up your mind. I'm not like I'm done working hard like that. I'm not doing that no
And
more.
see, that's where you have valid points.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us, because I feel like you can have a debate with somebody and two parties be right, and I see what you're saying because we're not taught we're not even taught the term multiple streams.
Exactly.
We're told.
But that's not what our parents was on.
Exactly.
This is related.
Oh, my bad.
I was just thinking about, chasing your passion versus chasing the bag. But for a lot of people that don't have very much at all, and this is a discussion that I had to have with my friend Christina, because I was like, even though you got bills, if you have a son or a daughter or whatever, or even if you don't have no kids, you can't just take any job. Like, some people will do that. Oh, I need to work, and then go get a job at somewhere else that's actually making your situation worse, because now you got expenses, because it costs money to work. Gas, this, that, the
Work
third, all your other
clothes.
bills. If you have a kid, then you have childcare. If you're not making enough at that job to handle all those things, you don't need to be at that job. You can't just take anything. And I had to explain that to my friend, because, and I know, like, there's probably some people in my family that think at certain points in my life that I should have just got any old job. Like, you should have just worked wherever because you wasn't working at that point. Like, I'm sure, but I always knew, like, I need to work in my field. Because if I sit here at, I'm making subs all day, one, that's going to run up my money. Like, because I'm not going to be making enough to pay my child care, this, that, the third, my gas for my car. The hole that you dig for yourself just gets deeper when you're not working in the right place. So you gotta find a job that will actually do something for you and not make it worse.
Oh, I think at a certain point, I've literally probably worked every type of job, but then you get to a certain point where you're making enough money where you can say no. A lot of people are not in that position where they can just say no to some shit. Like, sometimes you do I gotta find a job no matter what the fuck it is, because you got other stuff going on. You have real responsibilities. I think the point in life you was at when you could do that, you didn't have like a whole lot of responsibility. Mm-hmm. Some people got like, gotta keep the lights on, gotta pay for this, pay for that. They gotta go get a job. You get to a certain level, then you can start saying no to shit. That's real power. Like, that's a real empowerment position where you can be like, I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm. You become a sovereign entity.
Yeah. No, I'm not taking that. Everybody don't get to that point.
But that's what we gotta tell our children too when we having that birds and the bees talk, because when you have kids, you gotta do.
You gonna segue from that to that?
Oh, all right.
I'm not segueing. I'm still on.
No, I'm saying no. You said you had a birds and the bees talk and be talking about.
No, then I'm gonna tell them, like, if you have a child, it ain't just about you just putting them to sleep and doing all this stuff. You going to have to sacrifice certain things. Like, that's what's gonna come with it. You going to have to do what you going to have to do what you need to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you have before you have a child, you do what you want to do. You just worry about you. But when you have a child, you gotta sacrifice certain shit and do what you need to do before you can do what you want to do. Yeah. And it's just it becomes very, like, you have to order things a certain way. Then it's I'm not gonna say it's not fun, but you really have to plan. Like, you really have to plan. It's a wrap for just you. Like, you have to worry about them.
That sounds so sad.
Then, but it is. But and then you might have to flip burgers while you have this job. But while you flipping burgers, you trying to get this other stuff too. You're not just saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna flip burgers and thug it out." Yeah. But you have to do those certain things because you have somebody to feed.
Gag,
what I'm saying though,
even if you're doing your passion, it's still gonna be work, and it's gonna be ups and downs with that too. So I mean, you don't negate the work of just doing it, like whatever that is.
Do y'all feel like there's always a bag with passion? When you follow your passion, there's always a bag there? Do y'all feel like that?
No, because some niggas painting don't get no money.
You see people singing on the subway?
Yeah, fast. They passionate.
I'll say this one thing and then let her talk. I feel like the magic and I feel like me and Abe got the magic jobs because I'm passionate about what I do and I can get paid. So I feel like when I go to work, I'm playing. It's like playtime when I turn it.
Edit that out.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, there's a middle ground to it.
But they know that. It's like, bro, my business, my craft of filmmaking is like playing. So anytime I turn some shit on or edit some shit, editing is like video games to me now. Like, so it's like, I feel like people do tell me like, bro, I wish I could be like, do what you do and like really they say that word, be passionate about some shit and get a bag for it. So it's like, I guess I'm blessed. But so unanimously, do y'all feel like when the kids come, you gotta get the bag?
But you know what's crazy? It's such a backwards hustle, and that's what we're not taught. We're taught like have a kid, plan then. No, plan to have a kid, not plan after having a kid. Like if you are an artist and you just want to sing songs at open mics all day, having a kid might not be for you. I'm not gonna say it's not for that person, but it's saying you might have to plan more then. If you just know your passion is like, oh, I just want to sing at open mics or whatever, or just travel the world, a kid may not be for you. or you might have to plan more later down the line.
Yeah.
Well, nobody's gonna do that, so that sounds good, but it's not gonna happen like that.
That's what comes with a.
You're gonna have a kid probably before you plan to,
But
because
that's the problem. That's the problem to
I know
me.
this was
that's probably not gonna happen.
you be my nigga.
I know where y'all going.
No, I mean, there's no way to really like slip into it. But I did want to talk to you about.
What, you a snake now, boy?
He didn't like that. Okay,
was whack.
Dang, he didn't like it.
There's no way to slide into criticizing the culture. I wanted to ask y'all. So like, this is my example. All right, last pod, season 1, we decided to bank black. Why? Because the bank was black. Right. That's our culture. We wanna big up the bank. How do you feel about your One United account, Chris?
I use it here and there. I really haven't really tried to.
All right, I'm gonna keep it real.
utilize.
I'm gonna criticize the culture. This shit is ass.
But
This is the worst bank I've ever been a part of.
Oh, you in the bank too?
I've heard.
what's bad?
It's hard to
Y'all
get
wanna
money
talk
to
about-
it.
Okay.
It's almost like a step above a rush card. You have to they be like, oh, you go to get a money pack from 7-Eleven to load that to put it on your
that's
card,
not gonna work past
or
that.
add it. There's no easy way to put money on it. There's
Where's
no
the bank
branches.
based out of?
What? There's some
Georgia?
in California. No, it's not in New Hampshire, I think.
Yeah.
New Hampshire.
Something like that.
Oh.
Yeah,
But they only got
not
like
here.
3 branches. So
What?
we bank. Yeah, so this is the thing.
Where'd y'all find this bank at?
It's the
It's
largest
the number. It's
black
the number.
owned
But
bank.
that's
It
the
only has
sad thing
3
about
locations?
it. It's the
Yes.
number. But that's
So let me
ain't
finish.
gonna
Let me finish. So something like we say we want to do something. You're black. You want people to support you because you're black. Where do we get to the point where we're like, all right, I want to support you, bro, but
your
bring
ass-
some real shit to the table. Bring something to the table that will make me want to leave Bank of America and take X amount and put it over here.
I feel like we talked about it a little bit just on different topics, but like you're gonna have that quality. Like I think we talked about, I don't know, bringing Apple quality, or may have been with the T-shirts or something.
we were talking about a lot of different
or
shit.
business model, like because I mean
The thing that made me bring this back up was on Black as Fuck. There was like a movie that a black director had did, and he was like, "Yo, this shit's trash," and nobody's saying it, and he wanted to criticize
yeah.
it.
I'm gonna look this up, me personally.
Black as Fuck is a really good show. I really think people
No,
should
not
give it.
that. I'm talking about the bank.
Oh
Well,
no,
okay.
One United is trash.
One United.
Yeah.
It's in New Hampshire. I'm so sorry, but I got to figure it out.
I don't know.
And it's
if we
only
wanna-
3 locations. I don't even think.
And I
you
carry
should
this
do
card
it.
with me.
Do we want to?
Are
Do
we
we
gonna
want
This
to?
my One United
I
Bank
didn't
Black
ask him to
card.
do that.
Do we want to put that
I was
out?
the
Do we
first
wanna put
person
that
on the
message
pod
out
to
there?
really
ask him
go
to do
in,
that.
and I fucked with them because they're black, and
They
I
only
want to
got 3
support.
locations?
I want to support black shit.
Let me see the card.
I don't feel like
That's
there's-
like a Cash App card. No.
It might as well be a Cash App
I
card
don't feel like there's no excuse
without
for,
Cash
like,
App.
I don't feel like there's no excuse for quality or like process.
Okay, let me just say this.
like-
Okay, what don't you like about it? It's too hard to get money
bank?
to the bank.
Okay, we could just get specific on this.
Yeah, give us something to work with.
All right,
Customer
listen.
service, so we'll
Their
know.
app is trash,
The app is
right?
okay.
If I want to transfer money from Bank of America to them, it take about 5 days.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no easy way to do it. It's like when I got my card, it was like sign up for Venmo or Cash App or all these other things, but I already have my card on there.
Oh,
So I'd have to take my Bank of America card off
put that card up there.
to put that card up there.
and it's messing up anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no, ain't nobody gonna do that.
There's
only
nobody
3
to call.
locations.
Yeah. It's like really bad.
No
And it's-
customer service number.
Man, they have a customer. It's just really bad, and it's like you know, it's like we want to support black shit, but then it's like nobody's gonna say like, "Yo, this bank is ass. Y'all need to step it up."
There's nothing wrong with the criticizing, and I feel like the one place where you can't cut corners is customer service. Like I feel like the one thing you should probably be able to say like, "Yo, at least they got good customer service." But in that same with this criticizing thing, they're never gonna get to a place of a Navy Fed or a Bank of America
though?
if we don't.
Okay, so let's do something different.
If we don't flood them, if we don't give them our
but he
revenue,
You gotta have
he
good
has
product.
valid points.
Why
You have
would
quality
I get
product.
He got
it?
valid
I get it.
points.
But I feel like we're a little spoiled to a degree. We're so used to certain things
This
that
is
we
why we
Yeah.
don't.
we
why
measure.
do I need to take a?
Yeah, but you can't be a
we
bank if you
can't
can't
measure.
compete.
You can't measure. You can't measure a baby
That's the
compared to a
problem.
5-year-old. You can't
Then
do
you
that.
can't
Then you
jump
don't
in
need
the
to be a
game.
bank. What?
That's the
You
problem,
have to
though.
start somewhere. And
you should
the
start where you
Nikes,
get
the
there.
Nikes, the Bank of Americas all got somewhere because we helped them get there. They didn't get there by their own
understand
accord. Apple didn't get there by
I
their own
think you should
accord.
give them the
Apple didn't just come out
criticism.
with
I think you should you should give them the
Apple
criticism.
didn't
Well,
just
that's
come
what
out
I'm
with
saying.
iPads.
Let's write
They
the
just
bank.
didn't come out the gate with iPads.
Let's
They
invite the
started
bank
in
to
the
the
garage.
pod. Come sit down and tell us why it takes 5 days to get money to you.
Yeah, man.
But
it's the
there's
worst
nothing wrong with what you're
experience
doing. You're
ever.
supposed to
That's a good thing.
criticize.
That's a
But
thing.
you got to
I
be
bang with that.
patient. We got to be
I bang with
patient
that
with them.
too.
And
Look, what Chris is saying is true, but I also have the bank card. So now that I got the card, Where the fuck are you gonna step the fuck up at?
We gonna invite
Niggas
the-
be wanting to sell you t-shirts, but they want your shit to be on a Hanes shirt, and then they want to charge you $50 like the nigga that's selling $50
That's what
shirts.
I'm saying.
I get what
I
you're
think you
saying.
should give them your
But you
criticism
think that
as a
one
black
t-shirt
buyer of
you
their
buying is
product.
helping that person's profit lines? You think that's one t-shirt you buying is like, yo, now you got enough to step your quality up? They need you to buy the t-shirt, then promote for them. That's what we need.
They also need him to tell him
black
as a
people
customer what he don't like.
Black people are starting with their work
Y'all
money the
missed it.
same way we are. We're working to get to a certain business points.
Let's be real.
We're not.
A lot of people do start podcasts, right? A lot of niggas will shoot and they shit be some fuck shit.
Don't do Deem.
Look at my shit in here.
Don't do Deem, okay?
I'm not trying to get you to come to my shit and I'm doing some low level shit. I'm
This is own
I'm
quality,
coming up high
right.
level. I watch a lot of podcasts online. All the Smoke, Joe Budden, all them niggas. We on the same level. And I'm doing this shit for free. I'm not asking niggas to give me no handout because, I'm black, you're black, support me. No, I'm giving you something great.
I'm not saying.
No, that's what niggas, I'm down here.
He's saying he don't want to hear an excuse
Yeah,
because
that's
he's
an
doing
excuse.
it.
I'm down here. No, nigga, what you want to do? You want to be up here or no? You want to charge me like up here? You want to say
So-
I'm on Apple?
I agree with that.
No, because niggas be like, I'm on
I
Apple.
think you should give
You're
them
on
your
Apple,
feedback.
but you recording on your fucking phone.
Give them your feedback.
Come on, man.
All I'm gonna
It's
say
6
is.
mics in here.
All I'm gonna say is.
Like, be
Shots
real.
fired,
No, I'm
okay?
just saying, like, that's what the problem is. Niggas be like, but I'm starting from down here. No, nigga, even when we started down here at my crib, it won't no bullshit.
Heard
I
that.
think you should write
Come
them
on,
a
man.
letter and tell
I'm
them
with
your
you. You
experience
should-
with them
I believe in
as a black buyer. I think you should do that.
You
And
should
I'll be
start
like,
at a
yo,
certain
listen
point.
to my pod, and my shit is super ass.
They probably would
Yo,
appreciate that. I'm
can
just
I,
saying that.
can I feel like he just saying you gotta put your best foot forward.
You do.
But
You
on this
do.
flip side, what if your best foot ain't ready right now?
You're not
You're
ready.
not ready.
Get
You're
your shit together.
Especially being a bank. What?
Yeah, and I feel like I hear Bay say this a lot. Like people go out here and start businesses and yada yada yada, and you don't even know where your customers gonna come from.
Hello.
So it's like
Everybody do that. Down
like
here.
your shit might not be ready. Apple don't. I mean, shit, they do. They release their phones before they gotta get. They take a couple weeks to get their bugs out.
That's
the
software.
phone. But it's like
That's
they don't
always
release no
evolving.
shit that's
That's Apple too.
subpar.
It's
Like
a different story.
Every company does software tweaks.
I mean, I was just saying products. Like I don't know. Maybe your best foot just may not be ready.
They don't give us no dumbass
I mean, being
hardware.
a bank is very advantageous. Like the average person ain't out here like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start a bank. But I think that you being a black entrepreneur, I think you should tell them the feedback.
But
I think you
that was the
should.
whole.
Give it to them.
That's the whole thing about.
Like,
We're not
where
even
they-
just talking about just the bank. I'm just saying people don't criticize. Like it's like, it's black. You should just support it. No.
Yeah, I don't like
Can I
that.
interject
no.
for a
Nah.
second? Let me interject.
Yeah, bro. That's why we got you a mic.
Be devil's advocate.
Dave? Oh shoot.
So wavy.
I've always had. I've got to choose my words wisely because I don't want to piss anybody off. But
Go ahead, air it out.
people want to praise black, do black, be black, this whole thing. But the issue comes in part when you start to criticize black or try to put your finger on what you need to do better. Then it turns into, you hate and you're not doing this
Facts.
properly. And that's the issue. We can't take criticism properly.
That's a good
Especially
point.
coming from a white person. If a white person tells you you're doing something wrong, then you're saying they're being racist, they're hating this. No, they're just trying to help you out by telling you this, that, and the third. But that's where the real problem comes into it, because people don't know how to take criticism properly. So.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
To piggyback on that, cause when your service, that internet go down, you hitting Cox Cable, you hitting Sprint ASAP.
And they
ASAP.
answering.
And
Okay.
and so like Chris said, you gotta have that customer service because problems is gonna happen.
Customer
it's
service
like-
goes a long way. I'm telling you. If you just hear the person, people just want to be heard, even if you're not gonna do nothing. A lot of times you call and they're like, "Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry, I can't do nothing." But you were heard. Oh, I'm gonna notate it in the notes for next week. Oh, okay. Nothing happened, but you was just happy to be heard.
I just know niggas go to the all black smoothie spot, and if the smoothie not hitting, you going back to tropical. You're not even giving them no other chance. And why am I taking my dollar, which is my buying power, my I fuck with you power,
That's true.
and I go to your spot, and you don't think you can give me the same quality as tropical smoothie
How
over
long
here?
have you been with this bank? Let me ask some key
Since last
questions.
year. No,
Okay.
since last year. It was last year.
It was last year.
I just can't get over it's only 3 banks.
3 branches, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
No bank starts out with 20 locations.
I mean, I'm just
they
saying,
are-
like,
You gotta start out with one first.
it's
right?
a lot of money in the world. Like, I'm just saying. 3
I don't,
locations.
but that's what I'm saying. Nowadays, there's online banks. There's,
That's what I'm
there's
saying,
banks
like,
with no locations.
Yeah, I don't-
Digital credit union.
I'm
Thank
more
you.
upset about the
That's-
5 days
So
to
it
get
takes
money back
forever
and
for me to get money there.
Yeah,
It's
Cash
just
App don't
not a
even do
good
that.
experience. And it's like, damn, I want to bank with you and fuck with you. And I do believe we need to put more money in our own community. But why would I do that when it take forever for this shit to work? You didn't have your infrastructure right before you asked me to come do this because I'm black and you're black. It's only so much. Y'all know how niggas is. Niggas ain't just fucking with you because you black. Most niggas don't just fuck with the pod because it's, Kadeem's on the pod. They'll watch him. Oh, that's cool, and keep it moving.
You still gotta have.
You know how hard is it to get a nigga to subscribe to some shit for free?
Yeah, that's true.
I put my money in here.
Yeah, that's true. I think you owed them the criticism. I really think you do.
I'm just saying.
Because it seems like if they were doing right by you, you would be happy.
And I feel yeah, I would.
Yeah,
and I would.
so I think you
And
should
we
tell
got
them.
on the pod and we said Chris got a count, I got a count, L's got a count. I don't know who else went on. We was like, yo, we gonna bank black. Off the strength of just being black.
Okay.
Not because the product was better or as good, but why isn't it? But you want me to bank black?
I don't know.
I get emails every time. Hey, bank black, share this shit. Man, why would I share this shit?
Too, though, I'm gonna flip it because as a product person, you put out systems and stuff, and then if you don't get the feedback from your customer how it works for them on your side, I mean, you could test, but still,
These niggas know
you
this
don't
shit
know.
is ass.
I think you should tell them.
Yeah, you got to communicate.
You gotta communicate. Tell them how
I
you
think
feel.
I did do one of them surveys and I was like, this shit is ass. Like, I get a shit all. I never get nothing all zeros. I get a shit all zeros. I was so mad.
I'm sorry.
And that's just an
I
example.
wanted that to work out.
It's just an example, but it's just like on the show, he was watching the movie and he's like, yo,
It
this
sounds
shit's
like more
not
of a headache.
good.
It sounds like more of a headache.
I feel y'all. We gotta hold each other to a certain standard, but I just feel like with that attitude to an extent, we never gonna get nowhere. We not.
Damn.
We not. If we constantly like, I'm just being. That's just my opinion.
I think we're
I don't feel
progressive
like
people, no?
I'm just saying. I don't feel like a lot of our businesses are gonna get anywhere if we continue like that. But I'm still on with. You got to criticize. You got to tell these people like this shit ain't working.
I mean,
And
I
just-
really felt you. Like, I thought you really wanted to do business with them and you were
Yeah.
excited, but you just were
just-
unhappy. I think that's
Practicing
criticism.
what
That's
I
not
preach.
hating. That's criticism.
Look around
No, that's the
you.
problem with. That's the
We
problem.
not
with
doing
the
no
time we live
bullshit
in.
in here. I'm not trying to get somebody to come to this platform and it be whack. When people come in here, be like, damn, this is nice. Y'all doing this. Boom, boom, boom. That's
Are you
not-
frustrated to the point where you want to just quit? Or are you like,
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna
I don't even
tell
remember the
them.
last time I deposited no money in that bitch.
Are you going to tell them your feedback?
I don't know.
You got to, bro.
See what I'm saying? You have to.
I would at least say that you
I
got
think
to.
you
I'm
should.
about to cancel my card. You just said you
No.
don't even fuck with it. You just got the card like I
got
do.
to.
Going to improve
No, I put money
unless
in it.
somebody gives you
Yeah,
that
somebody gotta
constructive
tell 'em.
criticism. You need it.
I'm going to be
You gotta
honest.
say
Like, I
something.
wouldn't
It's
know
the
a lot of
same.
that
It's the
about
same
my
as
own
being in a
thing, like
relationship, bro.
something.
You just can't be mad at what
Yeah,
a
'cause
person
they gotta
is
know
doing.
from
You gotta
your
like. You gotta
standpoint.
tell them
What-
like.
y'all
You
made
real
it about the
passive
bank, and it's
aggressive.
not just about the bank. It says
Well,
the
we talking
culture.
about being responsible to the culture. You
That's
saying you
what
want
I'm
to use
saying.
them, we need to give them feedback.
What did you have to say, Lydia? What were you about to say? Were you about to say something? No.
I forgot what the fuck
Okay.
it was.
Okay.
What's hard as hell in here?
I was about to say something. So did you do any research about the?
They're the largest black-owned
Yeah,
bank.
I understand that.
That's why I
But
fuck
you
with
talking about anything else outside?
That's
Me personally,
y'all are not listening, bro. I have 3 other bank accounts, so it's like, all right, why am I not banking with the black one? Right? It's black, but that's the.
Yo,
point.
what do we want, yo? Like, what do we want?
He asked
Do
me
we
what
want-
other research
do-
did you do besides it being black owned? What else did you talk to other people?
After
Had an
I have-
account?
No, but I'm the first nigga I knew to get an account there.
Oh well, I
Other
think
than Killer
you
Mike.
should have did your research, huh? No.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Because I know you do your research on a lot of things. So I'm
It's
like,
the
what is it?
largest black-owned bank. I was trying to support some
We need more
black
facts.
shit. Y'all
Okay, he
not-
don't have no more. That's
that
all he's
was
saying. He don't
enough
have no
for
more.
him.
That
was enough for him.
But that's what I'm saying. Most of the
Doing
time,
it
people
off
want
the
you to
strength
support
of
some
the
shit
culture.
because they're black or because it's some black-owned stuff. There's yo, let's go shop black-owned businesses. But why the fuck the black-owned businesses can't be okay?
Can't be great.
Better example for y'all. Everybody in here seen Coming to America?
Yeah.
McDowell's was on the same level as McDonald's. It was just one location. He had people coming up in there. Come on, man.
He beat
But
Joe
if-
Lewis's ass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if that nigga was selling Big Macs that weren't as good,
But how do we
you're
know
not
that's
going
where?
in there.
How do we know that's where he started at?
Oh, come on, Chris. Pet detective.
Chris is killing me, bro.
All right.
Come on, Ace Ventura.
Where he started at? Where he
Apple.
I just feel like
If you write a book, Chris, and that shit is ass, niggas
we
is not
just
fucking
talked
with you.
about the process. We just talked about the process.
You
you're not
taking.
putting a book out that's not revised.
Thank you.
You're not
I
putting
get
a-
that.
That's your best. That's not putting your best foot forward.
But the difference with a book is you have an editor.
So
He
my
the
first
editor.
book is gonna be my best book. So why should I write more?
Wait, no.
Why do you think your
There's
first book's
gonna be
your
there's
best
gonna be
book?
levels as I continue on my process. My 5th book might be my all-time greatest. You know what I'm saying? It might be my best work.
But you're
I'm
not
still-
scribbling in a notebook today and then
No,
going to
but
an editor and be like, hey, put
is
this
when
shit
you're
out.
not is scribbling? It's scribbling.
They might as well be
Well,
scribbling.
he thinks they're scribbling. Yeah.
He don't even know. He got a card and he don't even know. He probably
Okay.
made
Bro, I
one
put
deposit
money in my
and
card. I
fuck
just
Listen.
use it for here and there
with it.
shit.
Exactly.
I just think
And
you're
I'm telling you
equally
somebody who's like,
responsible.
but
But
you're
you're
Right.
trying to use
that's what I'm saying. You're trying to use it for
Yeah.
bigger shit.
But why aren't you?
Then
not
you
gonna
should
get
tell
it.
them that.
Because
Why aren't
they
you?
can't. They can't give out.
But
They
why
can't.
aren't
Why aren't
you?
you?
They can't.
It's a
give-
black bank. Why'd you bank with them?
Why you not
He did the
using
same
it?
reason I did, but you're not using it.
I'm trying to answer you.
I think you should tell them your feedback. because
Chris
you
using
want to
this
see
shit
them
here
do
and
well.
there for
Bruh,
Tic
I'm
Tacs.
trying to tell you, they can't give the loans that you want them to give until we get more people. We get more people. That's what the community is
That's not
about.
how
It ain't
banks
about,
work.
I'm banking black.
I'm not
No,
doing it.
If
oh,
Michael
y'all need to
Jordan
bank black.
and another billionaire
No.
started
Don't
doing
go get
banking
Michael
there,
Jordan,
no, I'm
okay?
just saying because they're black. So if they decided to use that bank, banks are based off money, not how many people are there.
That's what I'm saying. And the people bring the money.
And I just said if two people had $2 billion and they went there, then but it still be the same process.
Listen.
And I asked you because you're using the bank as well, but you said you don't even use it. So why are we
Bro, I
even
just
supporting
told you
it?
I use it for smaller things. I said you're trying to get loans. That's what I'm saying.
No,
It's a
I did not.
different-
I'm not getting no loan.
He
with you.
can't get
No,
him
but
to
I'm
answer the
saying
phone.
it's
There's
a
no
difference.
loans.
When I got the card, I was just like, I'm gonna put some money on. I'm just gonna use it for just my everyday shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. I'm not gonna try.
Why is it different? That's the point. Why is it
Because
just
he's
different?
saying he won't go use it like
'Cause,
that.
yeah,
Either way,
because he don't
y'all
wanna
should tell
why is that
them
not our main bank? That's what
how
I'm
y'all
saying.
feel.
Why are we
'Cause
not
y'all
trying to
really,
make it our main
wanted
bank?
it to go well.
Why are we
What
not?
about that part?
So why is it not capable of that? Why are we just using it for
Because it doesn't
here
have
and
the
there?
people. It doesn't.
Because
have
you're
the-
not telling them
'cause
how
we
you
still
feel about
bank-
their
'cause
services.
we still bank with Navy Fed and Bank of America and all
Why
that.
won't
That's
we, though?
why.
Neither one of us took all our money and put it there.
It's always going to be a leap of faith when you're investing into something. As black people, we don't have the luxury of just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we'll go somewhere else. There's nowhere else to go. If we just centralize,
Are you gonna take your
It'll
money?
be a
or are you
wrap.
gonna-
Fuck no.
Oh, he gonna keep his money there. I like that. I think you should tell him then.
The money I have in there is staying there, but I'm not going. I was at one point. I was like transferring like $3,000 a month to
Then
it.
you owed it to tell them how
And
you
then I
feel
was
about
like,
their services. Then, if you gonna
why
keep
am
your
I,
money
first of
there.
all, it take mad long to get the money there, and then it'd
That
be
can't
like,
be.
I feel like you
that
should
can't
tell
happen.
him, though.
I think you should tell him. You should think you got an account there too.
I don't
he don't
have.
fuck with it.
I maybe I
He
should.
might as well
no,
just
but
not
the
fuck
thing,
with it.
the thing I should start doing is start promoting it more. I need to start promoting it more.
Why would you promote it? You don't use it.
And he hates it.
I
So
just
what?
told you I use my card. What are you talking about?
Man, you gonna
How
promote
many
something
times
that you
have
don't.
I said that?
You don't use it enough to promote it.
This is a light skin meltdown.
Didn't I just tell you I use my card?
Yeah.
If you're gonna use it and you don't like it, you should tell them that.
Bro,
so they
I
can
could
be
tell y'all
better.
everything there is to know about Bank of America and Navy Federal.
I think you would use them
I
more
could
if you were
promote
happier
that.
about it.
I could promote that. I'm not promoting something that I just use here and there for little shit. That's not something you would promote. You don't promote the pod like you pop in and you niggas that come here and our guests don't pop in and then they promote it forever. They show the one they was on and they keep it moving.
It ain't necessarily
And this
about
is the
that.
difference
It's
between us and
about
white people.
it's about promoting it because it's our shit. That's all.
Oh,
I'm not saying
That
I'm
goes to his
I'm not
point,
saying
though.
I'm not saying I'm
That
not
goes
saying
back to his
You're
point.
not critical enough because you don't use it enough to be critical. Like I have been trying to be like, yo, I really want to
And then he
bank
hates
black
it, Chris. So do you really want to recommend somebody to it just because it's black and he's telling you he hates it?
because it's
I'm
just our
asking.
shit. That's the point of the topic.
That was his point.
We
Okay,
don't
Chris
criticize
is
our own
right.
shit.
Uh-huh.
We should promote it just because it's our shit. But it ain't good shit. It's all right.
No,
I think you
but
should
that's
really,
what I'm saying. Y'all missing me. I'm not saying Kadeem should not be outraged. He should not be putting forth his
I'm not
opinion.
outrageous.
Nobody said that.
That's what I'm
Nobody
talking
said
about.
he
Like,
shouldn't.
I'm saying, why don't we criticize this shit? And you just want to promote it just because it's our shit. And I think we should stop doing that.
I think we should do both.
I don't.
I think we should do
needs to
both.
be the same
I think
caliber.
I think we should promote it and we should criticize it as well. I think we should do both
Wait, what?
That I would agree with.
Why would you promote
Why
something
would
that
you
you
do
don't believe
both?
in?
because we trying to build.
Promote it
As a
something
people, we're
that's
trying to
up and
build.
coming.
That's why.
I'm going to start making shoes. Y'all just going to wear them because I'm...
Because you my nigga.
And they falling apart. You going to promote them?
I'm gonna tell you these shoes is shit.
That's what
I'm
you
not
do.
gonna buy the next one.
Let's use them.
If
And
it
in the
ain't- if it's up to
I'm not
meantime,
going to buy the next one. Thanks.
develop a relationship with them. Tell them what we don't like so they can get better.
Look, yo, I
Let's
said this
just
20 minutes ago. We talking in
work it
circles.
out.
I literally told Kadeem, yes, you should say something about the shit. You should blast them, hold them accountable. Yes, but we
Especially
should.
if you're going to keep your money there.
But if they're the largest black-owned bank, they got the most momentum out of all banks. We shouldn't just withdraw from them. We gotta support them still. We don't have the luxury of just pulling out of shit. We don't have shit.
It's some honor in that.
I'm not just promoting some shit just because it's black no more.
But we did just promote them just now, though. But we do want y'all to
No,
get
I'm-
it together.
That was my
What's the name of the
example.
bank?
We got
United
One
Capital?
United. See? Niggas don't
One
even know
United.
what
Y'all
to
need to come on in here and talk to us and, get it together.
That'll be dope.
Yeah. Look at that. Y'all come on in here and get with us.
Oh, I'm not talking to him. My
This
fault.
is like 19 accounts y'all could have today if y'all just get
Y'all
it
be
together.
fire.
5 days is way too long. Y'all know that. Come on. I'm gonna have my people reach out. I got this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to criticize? Any like black? Any other? No, because that's what Kadeem was trying to get to.
segment is
topic was not
about.
about
That's-
just
That's what you were trying to get to,
No,
right?
it wasn't just about criticizing the bank. That was my example.
think
No,
that
but
was
that's
his
what I'm
point.
saying. Do y'all have anything else that needs to be critiqued
just
as far as we go?
I don't want to have a bash black people segment.
But I
either.
mean,
we're not
it's-
bashing.
Uplift. Uplift.
I woke
No,
up
we're
very.
not bashing. I'm just saying, like,
This
even
what
when,
he said
even with
niggas
me and
do.
Caitlin's videos, I'm not like, yo, I'm just gonna shoot them off the iPhone and post them, and they just gonna go. No, I want a certain level of quality with my shit. When people see my shit, I don't want them to be like, oh, their shit is better just because it is. I'm bringing my shit to the table the same or better. Period.
Point blank.
Why the fuck we gotta be like, well, we starting down here because niggas 2020. You gonna keep using that excuse? Come on, man. If I want to make shirts, I'm going to cut and sew the fuck out that shirt till it's perfect, then bring it to you. I'm not going to be like, yo, just fuck with me because boom, 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 I'm trying. Man, the nigga on the corner with the sign is trying. No, I'm sorry.
Shout out to Flavors, too, because he is a really good
Yeah, and that's
quality.
If his shit was bullshit, I'd be like, nah, bro, I'm not fucking with you. Sorry. His shit was so good, I want to be like, yo, bro,
Yeah,
can you put me on so I can get my hoodies the same? We're not just going, let's just screen print some merch and get it out there because, no, man, that's not how I get down.
Because we're black.
Yeah, no, man. I'm going to criticize myself before I bring it to my people. Why I think I could bring lesser to my own people?
And we buying Gucci.
Now, at the same time, though, because we got to do both sides of the coin, that's not the same time as accounting for growth also. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to put that out there. We just got to...
There's always room for growth,
Yeah,
but it's
you
still
can
like,
always grow and get better.
you're going to write that first book. Yes, it could be your best. It could be, we don't know, but you're not going to write that shit once. You're not going to not edit it. You're going to put the same work in. Boom. And then every book, you're going to either get better at it, so it's a little shorter process, but you know you bringing the same quality to the table. You're not bringing less to try to get people to come over just because you black. We do that all the time with a lot of shit, and then it's like, whatever. And then niggas don't even fuck with it anyway. It's not, I'm the only one that's really trying to fuck. I tried to fuck with it. I can't. They not bringing what I'm used to, or even a nice substitute. It's like the Rush Card 2.0.
Dang.
Well,
Can't really bounce back from that now, can we?
can we end on a lighter note?
Dude, is it okay for niggas to eat chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
Because Kadeem said niggas should not eat nuggets. Like men should not eat nuggets.
I ordered a
I think
12
men
count.
eat
Specific thing?
Or I'd prefer a man that sticks
I
to
ordered
chicken
it.
tenders.
I ordered a 12 count.
I'm
chicken
done.
tenders.
I'm not jacking y'all. Y'all can
Tenders
stay.
over nuggets,
I ordered a
that's the
12
conversation.
count. The fuck?
The 12 count.
Niggas be overthinking
Chick-fil-A?
shit. It's chicken. They dice it up.
If Chick-fil-A had catered food in here right now, y'all would be eating, so let's just stop it.
So y'all saying if I catered to Chick-fil-A and we're eating,
I'm
y'all think
grabbing
getting a
nuggets.
plate full of
Getting
nuggets.
nuggets.
Caitlin, you ever seen me
Why
eat
you
some
not getting
nuggets?
nuggets?
You never even see me order no nuggets.
Is
You don't like putting your hands
nuggets
like
not
this?
manly? Or
I'm just
Right.
that's like okay, we go
You
to
eat
the
them with a fork? You
we
eat
go
them
to
with
the
a fork?
wing spot. You getting boneless wings?
I'm not. I like a
Men eat
bone.
boneless
That's just
wings.
me, though.
What grown man in here ordering a boneless wing?
Somebody order them because they're on the menu.
So if Caitlin make chicken Alfredo, you not just because the
That's
chicken
not
is
a
diced
chicken
up?
That's not the
Nugget,
same thing, though.
Chris.
She's
Just
saying
because the chicken is cut up in
That's
certain
not a
pieces?
nugget.
Is it because
The
it's a
chicken is
little
cut up in the
nugget?
same
Not a
pieces
nut-
as the
that's not a
nugget is.
Ain't no
nugget.
chicken
The
nuggets.
chicken is
It's
cut
not
up.
breaded
The
and
chicken is
fried.
cut up in the same shape
It's
that
not
a chicken
breaded
nugget
and
is.
fried. A chicken
So
nugget
why is it
breaded
the
Is
fact
it
that it's
the
breaded and
fried
fried
part
a
that
problem
he
for
don't- I
Kadeem?
don't-
I think it's just that
I don't
it's
think
like,
that's what his problem is.
associated with like
Hold up.
children.
So
That's
y'all
what
going
I'm
to
trying to
McDonald's
figure-
ordering
And
the
like
McNuggets?
bitches love.
I'm not going to McDonald's at all.
But if
Bitches
you was
love
at
nuggets.
McDonald's or Wendy's, you
said
getting
bitches
a
love
nugget?
nuggets.
I'm not going
I
either.
do we not?
If I caught the 4 for Wendy's, I'm eating the nuggets.
What's the issue? Is it they're fried or they're
There's
too
no
small?
issue. I'm just not eating them.
I'm asking why is it a
No,
masculine
explain,
thing?
explain
It's
why
just,
Or
it's just not
is it-
something I want to eat. I'm good.
You don't like
I
putting your
don't
hands
like when
like
I'm
this?
at the bar.
You don't
and
like
Why you
you
gotta
don't
do this? Why you gotta do
you don't
this?
like you don't like
That's weird
pinching?
too.
You've been doing this earlier. I saw that, but all right.
I don't really like drinking out of like martini glasses. That's not my thing.
Oh, so it's a
Me neither.
okay.
You know what I mean? What's the
I
difference?
didn't know what he meant. He said it breaded or it was like too,
No.
I don't know
Kadeem
what he
don't
We
like
go
putting his
there, and if
fingers
I
like
do
that.
want to, if she say we,
don't feel
if she could
manly,
drink
is
and she
what
get
he's
a
saying.
martini, I'm like, hey man, bring me my shit in a cocktail glass.
All right, I can tell you a man. Bring my shit in the glass.
Don't bring me my shit with the.
He not eating no
umbrellas.
nuggets.
Don't
I
don't
get it.
chop my chicken up too small, bitch.
Exactly.
Kadeem don't like them little,
That's all. I
little
was trying to
things,
get
just
to
a
the heart
little
of what the
skinny
issue
No,
thing.
was.
I just ain't eating no nuggets. We was at her
drink no
mom's
umbrella
crib,
drinks?
and it was like, yo, give me some nuggets. I was like, yo.
Take that umbrella out my drink,
Caitlin,
fam.
blink twice if you
Ain't nobody
okay.
chilling over here. Ain't nothing cool over here, nigga.
What's the okay?
I
I
just
got
don't
it.
eat
Take that fruit out my
I got it.
glass. Take that fruit out
So
my
no
To me,
glass.
it's
nuggets
the
for Kadeem.
If you're not
Y'all got
eating a
it?
boneless wing, then why you eating nuggets?
He don't want it.
It's just something with them type of glasses, and
He don't want to do it. Y'all good with that? What's up? Don't bring him no nuggets and don't bring him
Caitlin
no
with a chicken
triangle
nugget in her
glasses.
mouth right now, halfway, and like Kadeem, come get this chicken nugget.
Thanks, bro.
Boom, there it is.
You talking crazy.
They escaped that one. What's next?
I was about to say something crazy. It was too much in my business.
I can't.
Okay, well then.
Abe made the same face though. Abe said he ain't fucking with me.
Listen, if we
So,
have
okay,
an
all
event,
right.
no
Y'all
chicken
been in there
nuggets.
watching.
Who's eating chicken nuggets out the men?
Yeah, y'all eat chicken.
They serve strips. I'm getting the chicken
But
strips.
like you said, if you go to
I
Wendy's
said
and
a
get the
chicken
full
tender,
buffalo,
nigga.
and it comes with the nuggets.
You can sub them nuggets out.
I'm not going on my way to sub nuggets. You know,
You're either eating them or you're not. Like, let's stop it, okay? Y'all doing too much.
And to
Y'all doing
Chris's
too much.
point, I'm not going to Wendy's anyway.
Listen, he's not eating the nuggets.
I'm not
Don't
eating
invite
them.
him. He don't want to do it, and no martini glasses. He's
I
saying what he
See,
said.
I feel the martini glass.
I feel the martini glass. It's a little. It could be a little food for a man. I get it.
That's
It's kind of like walking
What,
around
bro?
with furry slippers. I
That
get
shit
it.
funny as
Heel
hell.
out?
Yeah, with the heel out. But men are doing
I feel
it.
you, but you know.
The Gucci slides with the fur.
certain drinks.
I told you,
feel you.
Kadeem making the sandwich out the nuggets. He putting the
not
nuggets on the
making
bun
a
and eating them
sandwich
shits.
out of nugget. But the minis for breakfast, dude.
That's a koi move.
That's
Koi
a
would
nugget.
definitely-
Minis.
That's
That's
on
a
a
nut.
little sandwich.
So
What
good.
the fuck? Kadeem, that shit is worse. To be honest with you, that shit is worse. It's like a little miniature sandwich. You just said
Bro,
it.
He don't want it by itself.
Them
shit is
minis
worse.
at Chick-fil-A is a
That shit is
missile.
worse.
Y'all
That shit
are-
All right,
is
hey, look. All right, so,
Kadeem, like,
so
look at
look,
this cute
it's
sandwich.
a couple minis got this symbol in the box. You eating them nuggets off the
what?
tray?
If
A
the
couple
mini
of
fell
them-
Hold on,
They can't part
hold on,
of the
Kadeem.
box.
So what if with the minis, the nugget just fall out? You fixing
believe
it?
Just put it back in the
I
bread.
can't
What
believe
are
we're
y'all
talking
talking
about
about?
this. I can't believe we're talking
He
about
like, no, that's a nugget now.
I can't believe we're talking about this.
Nugget.
I
I
can't.
don't know why she put this on the thing.
You said it to me the other day, and
said
I
it
just thought that
I
shit
knew
was
that was your time. I was like, Lydia, what the fuck,
he
Lydia
said
putting in this
If that
shit?
makes
said
him
it, and I thought that
feel
shit was
like
hilarious.
It don't make me
He
feel
He
nothing.
don't want
I
to
just
do
don't
it.
wanna eat
He
no
don't want to
nugget.
do it.
I'm not fulfilled.
I'm just not.
He don't want to do it. Okay.
That's
Give me the 4-count strip. I'm cool.
He cool. Yeah, I give him the
Yeah.
strips.
We
And
got
I'm
5 more
passing
minutes,
judgment
bro.
on all you nugget niggas.
We don't. Yeah, we not the nugget boys.
R.I.P. to Ahmad.
Yes,
Little Richard.
R.I.P. Happy Mother's Day again.
Yes,
Maitland won't hear when I
sir.
gave her shout out, but happy Mother's Day.
Caitlin,
You know what I mean?
Lydia,
Yeah.
Case,
Yeah.
Hey.
Mothers Unite, Mount Up.
This nigga said mount up.
I forgot it
That's
was
my work
Mother's Day.
password. Mount up koi.
Listen, why would you just tell everybody that?
The Mount Leads.
Edit that
That's what they
out.
say at church. Mount up. So that's
Edit
what
that out, please.
I'm hacking. I'm hacking the fuck out of your shit.
Edit that out, thanks. Babe, come on. What you
I'm
doing?
talking about work email. Unless you know my work email.
You just gave it to everybody.
You ever caught the Holy Ghost, Koi?
I have.
Yeah, I seen you.
I can see Coy acting like he caught it.
No, that's what you don't know about Koi. Like, he had a very other side to him. Like, Koi's like,
Ooh,
Because
ooh,
Koi
He's
done
like
caught.
young
Nah,
stuff.
Koi will
Like,
catch
y'all don't
the
understand
imaginary
that.
twerk.
Koi-
Does that count?
Huh?
Because Koi will catch the imaginary twerk.
That
That's
ain't.
his joy
That's
coming
gangster.
up.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, that's
he
the
does
Holy
that.
Ghost?
That's his other side.
That's Koi's Holy Ghost.
He
when
got three
catch the twerk
sides.
on the wall.
Deem look like the dude who run laps around the church.
Me? I don't even go to church.
I know.
Hey, we gotta do that church.
Church is in your heart, okay?
No, yeah,
We had
church is
church at home
church.
this morning, didn't
The
we,
church
babe?
is the body of people, but yeah,
had
go ahead,
church.
close us out, bro.
Good pod.
Good pod.
Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. Best pod 757. Shout out to YouTube, Spotify, Mother's Day, all that. We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna have a meeting.
Kick. I be like, I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. Used to eat Chinese on the late nights. Had to lay with a hater who would throw shade wife. Box like an ocean, I ain't think twice, turned into Larry Bird.